Open your mind. Your mind. Your mind. Your mind.
Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power.
And so a community is where you control your police, you control your commerce, you control your education, you control your house. We don't control none of that. We live in a hood. Huh? Well, what about the Negroes that get out? Oh, well, see, my cousin, they say he's a multi-millionaire, almost got $1 billion.
The popular thought city.
3 PhDs, working on 2 more. Driving down the street in Chicago in his Rolls Royce, enjoying himself, and he hears these sirens and looks in the mirror and sees this cop car flashing lights. He squeezed the steering wheel, man. Heart beats fast. Because he knows the price of a Negro, what it could be. And then when that cop car passed him by, he said, thank God he wasn't after you in the first place, punk. That Negro thing you can't get away from. It's universal. They wasn't coming after you. With all your millions, with your Rolls Royce, with your PhD, didn't help. That's the hood. Huh? Why do you think you never pick up the paper TV over and over and see white families? You think it's thousands of black cops in America. Why don't you see white families crying as black cops shot my loved one 40 times in the back of the head? Why do you think black cops are that? You think they're more spiritual? Think they're better? No! They got enough sense to know that white folks ain't gonna tolerate it. And I will stop in our neighborhood when we decide we will not tolerate it. Now, if we was organized, which is hard to organize people who are just gonna run crazy and you don't know you're crazy. But if we were, with the money we have, and the many people who would come to our aid that don't know what it's like to be a Negro, and we said, if we said, look, we saying, if we don't get a federal law to deal with police brutality, that anytime a cop or anybody carry a gun, have to have a license just like you used to drive a car. And if you use it wrongly, you'll lose your license. And if it's upheld, you can never work again as a cop or a store guard or a private detective. How do you get Congress to push that through? Well, you take your economic power and you call on your friends, black, white, young and old, and say, this coming Christmas, if we don't have a federal law to outlaw police brutality by law, then we call them for a nationwide boycott of Christmas and it'll start on Thanksgiving. Well, let me tell you what that means. 79% of all retail in America happens between Thanksgiving and Christmas. People stay in business all year, lose money just for Christmas, huh? Well, what happens now? Flagstaff Avenue, Toys R Us, Sears and Roebuck, Westinghouse. They will get the bill, and all they got to do is make one phone call and say, Harry, that's the senator, I want that bill pushed through in 3 days. Okay, it's an economic thing. It's that simple. But we have the power, but the system has wiped us out so bad.
Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power.
Van Taylor, Lincoln 6. Go ahead. Clear suspect down 10-4. That's 10-4. The officer's code 4. We have one suspect that's been shot.
Open your mind. Your mind. Your mind. And peace, folks. Welcome back to another edition of the Proper Thought series right here on the old T.P.O.T. YouTube page. I'm your host, X, of course, but you Negroes knew that already. That's why your black asses are here. And y'all motherfuckers better be lucky, because I just got back from New York. I just pulled up in my driveway like an hour ago, and I'm still sitting up here doing this debate for you Negroes. So you better appreciate it. All right? All right. I'm tired, drove like 9 hours, god damn it. Drove through the storm and the whole 9 just to get here to put this debate on for you black ass people. So you better look like appreciating it, Negroes. But anyway, yeah, tonight is on. The OG J Speed is in the house, and also Trey, the NBD, is in the house, and they will be debating, as you can see down here, Generation X versus Boomer ideology. So should be a good one. But before we get started, y'all know I gotta thank you, good folks, man. As always, for coming through. Oh yeah, brother Supreme, I just pulled in like an hour ago, brother. Literally a fucking hour ago. I just got here, and coming down 81 was like a monsoon. All right. And it wasn't like I was driving one of the SUVs or the truck or nothing. I was driving a little car, y'all. Yeah, a little car. All right, a little car. So blah. I wish I had took the goddamn the truck or my wife's Chevy hub crossover thing. Cause man, it was crazy, y'all. It was just crazy. And I filmed some shit too while I was out too. So I'm gonna be showing y'all that shit in the days to come. You know, some shit I filmed while I was out in New York City. I was only out there a couple days. Went out there when we leave Saturday. No, we left Saturday night. We left Saturday night. And I had to get back here because of course I have to work. All right. I do run a business, so I had to get my ass back here. Was supposed to come back yesterday, but you know, shit happens. But I'm here tonight. But anyway, yeah. As always, man, I gotta get up here, man, and thank y'all, man, for your likes, your shares, your subs, your views, and of course, your hard-earned pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and 50-cent pieces. Because I realize you don't have to do it. You don't have to show up to these goddamn streams. You don't have to sub to this channel. You don't have to watch these videos or share them or participate in the chat room. And you damn sure don't got to drop your hard-earned coins on this platform. But you good folks choose to do so, man. You know? And I want y'all to know, man, that I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. I'm honored. I'm humbled. I don't take y'all lightly. I never have and I never will. You got my word on that. And I just want y'all to know, man, that I thank you. All right? All right. So let's get at it. I'm a little tired, y'all. Just a little, man, because I drove like 9 hours. And it was just crazy, man. It was just a crazy drive, man. Torrential downpours like crazy. We ran into where we hit the storm head on in Pennsylvania. We hit it head on in Pennsylvania and freaking got to Maryland and it slowed up. And then we got to the end of Maryland. It heated up again. I mean, it got so bad, man, that traffic on Route 81 was doing like 25 miles an hour. You couldn't see 5 feet in front of you. And it was like that for about an hour. And then we got into Virginia. And it was cool in Virginia, and then it started again. It was like that for like an hour. Oh man, it was crazy, man. Rolled down, we got to Southern Virginia. The sun was actually out. To let y'all know the different extremes. We were actually driving into portions of storm. Like you could see the storm ahead of you, and you would just drive into it. And then you'd be in it for like an hour, and then you drive out of it, and you could see it in your rearview mirror. It was the craziest shit. Any of you people who drive, drive a lot, like I do. You drive a lot, you go cross country or up and down the East Coast or out west. You notice you drive in and out of storms. It's just the craziest of shit, man. It's just nuts. You see the storm, that shit be like a mile ahead of you, and you drive into that shit like a curtain. It's like a big ass curtain just coming down, and you drive into that shit. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. But Yeah, we're supposed to be throwing down tonight. I did send out the link to the brothers. I hope they didn't forget that they're supposed to be doing this here tonight, because they did pick this date. I didn't. So they should be freaking trying to come up through here, I would imagine, because I say again, they picked this date, not me. They picked it. God damn it. You know? Oh, somebody hit the cash app already? God damn, it just started. Let me see who it is. Oh, brother, Cool Kamasi, appreciate that cash app, brother. Appreciate that, man. You know, when you drop coins on this platform, you get this. I appreciate you dropping your hard-earned coins on this platform. Appreciate that, brother. Cool Kamasi, man. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I don't know where OG or Trey is. I have the OG's number. I'm gonna give him a few minutes. If he don't show up, I will be calling the OG to let him know that he's supposed to be up on here tonight. You know what I'm saying? You know. I will be calling the OG. So what's been going on, man, in my absence, man? And everybody who emailed me, I have not forgot about y'all. I mean, I'm just getting in like an hour ago. Y'all. And I do see that I have a lot of emails. I'm going to answer them all. I got a couple people who wrote me for some interview requests. If you're out there listening, Red Sings the Blues, I'm going to hit you back up. Also, Dr. Anwar Dunbar, I am going to hit you back up, brother. All right. I just got to go through some of this crap. Hopefully I'll be back on top of it by tomorrow. Because I kind of stay away from my emails and shit like that, you know, when I'm like on the road and out and stuff like that. So I'm back now. So I am going to check them. Let me see. September 14th. Okay, I can do that one. Let me see what Red Sings the Blues is saying. Yeah, y'all need to go down there, man. Shout out to Red Sings the Blues, man. I like the stuff that the brother does down there. Me and him supposed to link up. I think he wants me to come and interview. Yeah, September 4th. Let me see what day that is. September 4th. September 4th. Oh, that's Saturday. Yeah, I can do that. So y'all check me out. I'm going to be on Red Sings the Blues, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm going to be down there talking my usual shit. So y'all come on down there, man, and check out Brother Red Sings the Blues, man. He does some good shit down there. We got to go ahead, man, and get him some traffic, get his numbers up, man, because he actually does good work, man. I'm subscribed. So y'all need to go down there and subscribe as well. As a matter of fact, let's do this. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this here, folk. Y'all get on down there. Check out my man, Red Sings the Blues. Go ahead, you know, subscribe. You see, I'm already subscribed. Go ahead, subscribe. hit the bell like I did. All right. And even join. Oh, damn, I didn't know you can join. Even join if you feel like it. My man Red Sings the Blues, man. He does good work down there, man. I like the shit that he do. Yeah, and I'm gonna be down there September 4th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Catch your ex down there talking shit. I gotta write him back, let him know that I will be down there. All right. So y'all get on down there and check out my man Red Sings the Blues. All right. All right. All right. So let me see. Let me see. Oh, I see Trey is in the house. So let me go ahead and bring him up. Brother Trey, what's good, man? Okay, he's muted. I don't know where the OG is, y'all. So I'm going to ring his phone. Yeah, I got to ring the OG's phone.
What's going on, Xavier?
Hey, what's good with it, Brother Trey?
Chilling, man. Glad you made it through that weather, brother.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. I mean, I rolled through like four different storm patterns, boy. And I was driving a little car. All right. I was driving a little car. I didn't have my truck or my wife's crossover. I was driving a little car. A little car, because somebody gave me a car. Somebody gave me a PT Cruiser. And you know, I was testing it out. Took it to New York. It did fine. I mean, the car drove fine, but it's little. That shit
Yeah,
little.
When I met Mrs. NBD, man, she had one of them, man. We call that joker a PT loser.
Yeah, man, that joker's little, man. It's a nice car, drives nice, but it ain't built for them fucking torrential downpours, man. That motherfucker was hydroplaning and the whole nine. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I look at the load boards and I'm like, man, don't nobody head east. Everybody stay west.
Man, it was crazy, man. I think we was coming through. We was catching the tail end of that tropical depression because we ran into it in Pennsylvania. We was fine from New York, New Jersey, got to Pennsylvania. We hit that shit head on. I mean, that shit was like, because I could see, you could see it. I was like, oh boy. I mean, that shit was like a monster, like a mile down the road, just black with water coming out of it.
Yeah,
I was like,
talk to my moms in Raleigh. She said they were catching, the remnants of it as well right about now.
Man, crazy. And I was driving the wrong one of our cars, man. I was driving the wrong one. Man. Wrong one. But, made it here in one piece. Made it here in one piece. So here we are. Yeah, I would have been here. I would have been freaking here too, man. But I mean, traffic's slowed down to like nothing.
Yeah, I was racing to get back here, man. I just came from Dallas, so I was like, man, I'm gonna be late. I saw you switch the time. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I just got here like an hour some change ago, literally. Dialing J Speed right now, folks. Dialing J Speed right now.
J Speed, wake up. It's like what, 2:00 in Cali right now.
Oh, come on.
You have reached JSBWED.
Did y'all hear that?
I do apologize for not being able to answer your call at this time. Due to the point, you know how important you are to me. But if you was to leave your name and number,
Oh, God.
I will be in touch with you as soon as possible.
OG, it's me, X, man. You supposed to be coming on here for a debate tonight, man. Remember, you picked this date. You need to hit me back when you get this message, OG. Thank you. Thank you very much. That must be a house phone. I don't know what happened, y'all. I got the OG's freaking Black Savant said OG taking a nap. I got his answer machine, y'all, so I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know what happened, folks. I don't know. I don't know what happened, y'all. So what's been good, man, since I've been gone, man? You know, I've been out of the YouTube loop, man. And I gotta admit, I didn't miss you, Negroes. I didn't miss you, Negroes. I didn't.
The 72-hour cycle stays popping.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't even keep up, man. I turn it on, I get ready to do a story, and next thing you know, something new done popped up.
Yeah, some other shit.
Yeah, you know, over on conservative spaces, man. You know, everybody talking about Afghanistan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did hit up brother Nick Taylor. Yeah, I hit you up, brother Nick Taylor, because everybody's been talking about that music stream, and I wanted to see if you wanted to do another one. If not this week, maybe next week. So hit me up and let me know if we can do something next week, do another music stream. Brother Nick. Well, let's try the OG one more time. Xavier. We all calling, y'all. All of us. All of us are calling. The OG done stood us up, y'all. Yeah, he done stood us up, y'all. He done stood us up.
You have reached J.
Y'all hear that?
THE-NBD speaking. I do apologize for not being able to answer your call at this time. Due to the point, you know how important you are to me. But if you was to leave your name, your number, and a brief message, I will be in touch with you as soon as possible.
OG, it's me again. You're supposed to be on my stream. Call me back. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to the OG, y'all. I don't know. I see all the people in the house. Let me do a roll call, goddammit. Something I haven't done in a while. Let's do a roll call. Because, see, I got an idea, but I'm going to do roll call first. I see the village arsonist, Brother TVA, is in the house. Oh, shit, Brother Ant T is in the house. And my man, the one, the only, Brother Big Nate, is in the house. Brother Stoic is in the house. Lady Celine is in the house. Who else? Brother Supreme is in the house. My man, Nick Taylor, is in the house. We're going to do something next week, Brother Nick. Sir Obadiah is in the house. Cool Kamasi is in the house. What's good with it, Brother Cool Kamasi? Who else up in here? That's it. That's going to do it for roll call. TVA was here, Brother TVA. Y'all all know who he is. Uh-oh. Big J Triple X is in the house. What's good, Brother Big J? Brother TVA was here last week, and he gave me a good idea. Now, I don't know what's going on with the OG, but let me ask you, Brother Trey, what you think about this. Last week, we were talking about, because I got a series on my channel called The Most Unprotected, where we talk about the lack of protection for children, right? And Brother TVA said we should talk about that, talk/debate, whether or not looking out for your nieces, your little female cousins, and the like, is that considered being the cleanup man? So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and pivot, y'all. All right.
Well,
And
I wouldn't touch that one. Actually.
Huh?
Nah, I wouldn't touch that one, man. If somebody else wanted to jump on that one, me, I'm a I'm a little more like Nate when it comes to that. I'm a simple solution guy. You know, get the Desert Eagle and end it. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, I mean, I do that shit too. You know, I don't want to have to, I don't want to have to drop no 50 cows in somebody butt cheek. But I want to know if brothers believe that if you, and I'm not saying take care of them, I'm not saying go to their house, I'm not saying do all that bullshit. What I'm saying is, because we were talking about the most unprotected last week, what I'm saying is if you have nieces, female cousins, now we talking about children. We're not talking about grown ass folks. Okay. We're not talking about their grown asshole mamas. We ain't talking about them. We talking about your little nieces, your little cousins, people like that may or may not have a father in their life. So you make your presence known to keep them from being molested, abused, touched, so on and so forth. Because we already know it is a stated fact that the children that are more likely to have these things happen to them are children who don't have access to their father and or another man in their family, right? So, being that these children are related to you, do you feel like it's caping or being the cleanup man by looking out for them, having a presence, and having their back? Now, the reason why I'm saying this, because we get up on here and we talk about we got this person's back, we got that person's back. We protecting this person, we protecting that person. But we're not willing to have our 10-year-old nieces back. We're not willing to have our 6-year-old female cousins back. We're not willing to protect her or protect them. That's why I say what I say, okay? Because we'll get up here and talk about we got this one's back and that one's back. Motherfuckers that you're never going to meet in your whole entire fucking life. But you don't have your 10-year-old nieces back. You don't have your 8-year-old female cousins back. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, being that the OG has stood us the hell up, if you want to come up and talk about it, there's the email. It's prophetofthought@yahoo.com. That's prophetofthought, one word, no caps, @yahoo.com if you wish to come up here and opinionate, Negroes. So, Nate was also here last week. And you know, Nate was like, no, they should be responsible for their own shit. And I agree with him to a degree. All right. But I have to disagree with my boy Nate. I have to disagree with him on this one. All right. Because these kids are not strangers. It's not like you going to random baby mama houses and knocking on the door, asking her is her kids all right. No, these people are your cousins. These people are your nieces and nephews and the like. All right. So I think that they are in a different category, especially when we talking about it only takes for a child to have access to a man to kind of thwart, the whole molestation, abuse, and all that kind of shit, and these pervert creeps creeping up in their room at night. Because see, they're more likely to do this to children who don't have access to a solid man. All right. I mean, that's just what it is. And I think that if you are related to these kids and they don't have a father or whatever, fine. I mean, have a problem with that, because I know I do. All right. I have a problem with the father not being around, because what that means is the man more than likely picked very, very wrong. But that being said, that has nothing to do with the kid. You would think that the kid's first line of defense would be the parents, all right? But we all know that sometimes that's just not the case. And my contention is that you as a man, just so people know, whether it be dudes that are around the block or the Negroes that this woman dragged into the house, for those dudes to know that that child has some connection to you, I believe that would thwart a lot of inappropriate things happening to that child. All right. You will provide a layer of protection for that kid without even being there, because they know that that kid has access to you. And if they do something to that kid, they know that that kid is more than likely going to tell you. So they're ultimately going to have to deal with you. Okay. So I don't believe that it's being the cleanup man by doing that, because I have nieces. Okay. I have a couple nieces, and their pops ain't doing what he's supposed to do. But guess what? I talk to my little nieces from time to time. All right. And guess what? If somebody do something to them, they're going to tell me. And whoever they're dealing with, whoever their mama's dealing with, they know that they're going to tell me. So that barrier right there prevents a lot of shit. Because guess what? My nieces and shit ain't been no impropriety. I ain't heard about nobody touching on them or none of that shit. All right? None of that shit. Plus, they know X carry that big shiny gun. They know he carries that big shiny gun. So, I mean, I'm just saying that the knowledge that those kids have access to you will protect them without you even being there. Okay? Because these pervy creeps, they know exactly what they're doing, man. They pick these children who they know their father ain't around. They don't have no uncles around. They don't have no male cousins around. They know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing. All right? So if you just have a presence, I'm not saying be there. Like I said last week, I don't want you to move in with your ratchet sister. I don't want you to buy a house next door to your ratchet female cousin to protect the kids. No. Just the knowledge that the kids have access to you is enough. It's enough. I'm telling you. It's enough. But y'all may think it's caping. Y'all may think is a lot of brothers start talking about you being the cleanup man and all this kind of stuff. So get on up here and opinionate about it, brothers. I wanna hear what the brothers have to say about it. You know, I want to hear what you brothers have to say about it, man. I got a shitload of emails, man. God damn. Y'all must have missed a brother, boy. I was only gone like 4 days, y'all. Y'all couldn't have missed me that goddamn much. I was only gone like 4 days. 4 days. 4 days. So come on up here. Tell me what you think about it. I see we got some ladies in the audience too. Feel free to come up here and tell me what you think about it, ladies, as well. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What? Let me know. Do you disagree? Do you agree? Do you think it's caping? Do you think it's being the cleanup man? Do you think it's being the cleanup man? Huh? Maybe you ladies think that's cleanup man stuff too. Feel free to come up here. Talk about it. Let's discuss. Let us discuss. Let us discuss. See, I came here anyway, man, even though drove 9 hours through torrential pockets of storm, and I'm still here. All right. And OG, man, you stood me up, brother. You stood me up, OG. God damn it. I'm trying to call him again, y'all. It's the last time, though. Oh, shit, my phone about to die. Hold on. Shit, I'm like 2% out this time. Charge a few minutes, y'all, then. No one wants to come up, huh? No one wants to come in and discuss it. No one? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Yeah, brother Nate, man. Shit. I was actually thinking about this stream on the way here as I drove through torrential downpours at 20 miles an hour. I was actually thinking about this stream, man. You know? And the OG ain't showing up. I mean, come on. You know? Had my got my black and tan ready. I was going to be sipping on that while they was debating, y'all. You know, got it down here ready. No OG. Well, I guess Trey won by default. Y'all voted. How the hell y'all? How the hell y'all voted for Trey and they ain't even debate, man? Y'all wrong, man. Y'all wrong. How the hell y'all got Trey winning and the damn debate ain't even started? Y'all wrong, man. Y'all folks is wrong, man. Y'all are wrong. Y'all are freaking wrong. All of you. All of you are wrong. Yeah, well, if it's somebody else out there who feel like they want to take Trey on, he's here. Brother Theo said he voted for Trey. How the hell y'all voted? How the hell y'all voted on the debate before the debate even started? Like, y'all wrong, man. Y'all wrong. All of you are wrong. All of you. Well, I guess he won by default. I'm going to try to call the OG one more time. One more time. Xavier. OG. OG. You supposed to be on my channel debating, man. What happened? Remember, it's the 1st, September 1st. You're supposed to be over here debating. You and Trey? Yes, that was 2 weeks ago that we talked about this. Remember you called me? Yes. OG, this thing has been up on my channel for 2 weeks. You called me and I said we was going to do it on the 1st. That was 2 weeks ago. Yes. I sent you the link and everything. Because we talked about this like 2 weeks ago, OG. I just got back from New York tonight. I just got back like 2 hours ago. I just got back. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I think it's on, y'all. I think. I think it's on. He like, oh. He said, oh, it's supposed to be in 2 weeks. Yeah, we talked about like 2 weeks ago. OG. Sheesh. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Shout out to brother Theo Wall for the $25 on the super chat. He says, OG be like Biden, withdrawing before finishing the job. That's the OG though, man. I gotta cut him some slack, man. I gotta cut him some slack. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that super chat, man. You get this, brother Theo. A big coin drop on the platform. Appreciate that, brother Theo. Also, shout out to my brother, Nick Taylor, for the $5 super chat. He said, when you come in, the poll pops up and asks who won, OG or Trey. That's how folks is voting, X. And I texted you from a 830 number. That's my cell. All right. All right. Appreciate that, brother Taylor. You get this. I appreciate you dropping your hard-earned coins on this platform. And brother James with the Cash App. I appreciate that, brother James. Y'all acting out tonight, boy. You know, when you drop coins on this platform, you get this. A big coin drop on this platform. Appreciate that Cash App, brother James. Well, I think it's on, y'all. Tentatively. It's on tentatively. Because the OG said he forgot. Oh, so we gotta kinda go ahead and go with that. We're gonna go with that. Brother Terrence in the house, my man. What's good, brother Terrence? The $2 super chat. What happened to Obsidian? I don't. What do you mean? What happened to Obsidian? Obsidian wasn't scheduled to come on here tonight. What do you mean by what happened to him? But you get this just the same. I appreciate you dropping your hard-earned coins on this platform. I don't know what you mean by what happened to Obsidian. Not quite understanding. You have to clarify. Well, those of you, if you are connected to Obsidian's brother Obsidian's newsletter, he wrote and told everybody what was going on. So if you're not connected to his if you're not connected to his newsletter, then you don't know what's happening. You don't know what's happening if you're not connected to the letter. See, those are the perks of being connected to brothers, y'all. You have the inside track on shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to talk about what's going on with Brother Obsidian. I'll let him do that himself. Those of you who do get his newsletter, y'all already know what it is. So, I mean, yes, Brother Taylor. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right. And that was days ago. I read that, I think, the day before I left. So, yeah. If you're connected to his newsletter, you know what's going on. So, you might want to get connected to that. You might want to get connected. Because if you're connected, you wouldn't be asking, what happened to Obsidian? I'm just saying. Well, it appears to be on. So, let me reach out to my timekeep. Let's do that. Let's reach out to the old. To the timekeep. I should have hit him up earlier too. Let me see if I can call through this thing right here. Let's try it out. It's like a little tiny moth or some shit in here, man. I'm like flying around, waiting for me to kill his ass. Y'all might be in on. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that phone ringing? Brother KIT. Hey, what's good with it, man? It's X. You free tonight, brother? Okay. Yep. Well, we waiting for the OG to come because he kind of stood us up on the debate, and then I called him, and he said he kind of coming in 10 minutes or so. So, all right. Who this nigga calling? All right. Okay. Good deal. All right. Could y'all hear that? Could y'all hear that call? Huh? Could y'all hear it? Did it like come through the system or no? Y'all motherfuckers ain't saying nothing. God damn Negroes. Yeah, I called Brother KIT. He's like, hello? Who's this? What you want? Who this? What you want? Nah, he ain't say that. He ain't even that type of a brother, but he did give me the hello? Who this Negro calling? Yeah, so it's on. Oh, I might want to send my timekeep the link, right? That might be a good idea, right, folks? Go ahead and send him that. That might be a good idea. Get this show on the road. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't come through? Damn. Wow. Quincy X, like, oh, you wasn't on with nobody. So, Quincy X, You know it's a bad idea, man. You know it's a bad idea to say those kind of things, man. Because I'll prove you wrong, man. I will prove you wrong. Now, if you're wrong, I'm going to block you. How's that? If you're wrong, if KIT comes on here and say, I called him, I'm going to block you. How's that sound? How's that sound? How does that sound? If he comes on here, because I did just send him the link, and says, X called me and I didn't know who he was, I'm going to block you. How's that? Is that fair? Is that fair, Quincy X? Because you done made an accusation. You done called me out, right? You tested my character right now, right? That's what you're doing, right? You're testing my character, right? So I'm going to wait for KIT to come on. I'm going to have him repeat what I said, and then after that, I'm going to block you. All right? Just so you know why I'm blocking you. That is why. That is why, sir. Fair is fair, right? No, it ain't about missing us. I'm not talking about the numbers. Brother. Don't try to take it there. Don't try to take it there. It ain't about the numbers, and you know it. I don't care about the numbers. This is a small channel. This is a small channel. The numbers are irrelevant. What we're talking about right now, don't try to turn it into something else. What we're talking about right now is you attacking another man's character for no reason. I don't give a fuck if it was 25,000 people in here. I would be saying the same thing. It's about you attacking my character, brother. Don't try to make it seem like it's something else, because it's not. You Negroes like to come and attack people's character and don't want nothing said about it. You don't want nothing said about it. You don't want anything said about it. You don't want to be called on it. Any of that. You think I would come to your channel and attack your character for no reason just because I felt like doing it? No. That's not what we're supposed to do as men. All right? That's not what we're supposed to do as men. Yeah, you keep trying to turn it into something else. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what to say about you. You don't just get on my fucking page and attack my cat and not be called on that shit. And I don't give a fuck how many motherfuckers is in here. It could be 2. It could be you and somebody else. And I would say the same shit. It's not about the audience size. It's not about the subject matter. It's not about any of that. It's about you attacking my character. Brother KIT.
Hey, what's good? What's good, brother X? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hold on, before we even get started, did you and I just have a phone conversation?
Yeah. You just called me.
And what did we just talk about?
About if I was available tonight for timekeeping. And so I just answered to you, yeah. I also didn't know who was calling me. That was if you want me to be honest to tell everything, I didn't expect a phone call this late, and I didn't know who was calling. But I answered the phone, we talked, and you asked me if I was available, and I said yeah, and you sent me the link, and now I'm here.
Goodbye, Brother Quincy. Goodbye.
Hold on, I'm lost. I'm kind of lost.
Well, this dude, I was talking to you, and this dude was like, oh, you wasn't talking to nobody. And see, that's an attack on a man's character when you say that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, that's lying on somebody.
You're accusing a person of making some shit up. And you don't get to do that on my fucking channel. So I told him, I said, well, when KIT come here and prove that I was talking to him, I'm going to fucking block you. And when I said that, he wrote back, oh, well, you know, there's nobody here anyway. It has nothing to do with the crowd size, man, or the subject matter. It's what you fucking said to me on my shit. You're attacking my character, motherfucker. When I prove you wrong, you're getting blocked.
Exactly. Right? I second that.
Fuck up out of here, man. Don't try to make it something else. That's what's wrong with these fucking dudes, man. They just like the fucking hoes who raised them. They just like the fucking hoes who raised them. Fuck up out of here. What the hell is that playing? Who is that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Somebody got something playing in the background. It's coming through the.
That's OG. God damn it. Playing some bullshit. But anyway, okay. The gang's all here. OG, I don't know what the hell you doing over there, man, but you got all kinds of noise and games and racetracks and all kinds of shit's going on over there. OG, you back?
Yeah, I'm back, man. I had
Could you turn the... You got a lot going on over there, OG.
What's going on? What's that?
It's like a video game or some shit going on.
Not on my side.
Yeah, that's you. That's you, OG.
Yeah, it's like a TV playing or something.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, I got you, guy. You right. That's me. I got on YouTube. That's that commercial coming out. How's this?
Okay.
That sounds better?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this all situated. I got 22 people this week. One of my boys' house closed down. And so I do apologize to you and your channel and my debate partner. This shit just came up too fast. And then when you run in a house and you ain't got time to get on the microphone all the time, you're doing something for some other people, shit go happen like this. But I do apologize. But I'm not even prepared, but I don't need to be prepared for this, brother. I really don't. I mean, he can bring all the statistics and stuff, and sooner or later, people gonna understand them statistics. Y'all gonna throw them in the garbage because they don't mean anything. So we can get it wrong. Let's get it started because I don't got one of my assistants go ahead and take over. We had a birthday in the house tonight. Okay. And
Brother Trey, you there? Brother Trey, are you there?
Yeah, he's there.
Brother Trey?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm just working over here in the back.
Oh, you working in the back, Trey? Hey, how you doing? How are you and your family? You doing all right?
What's going on, JSP?
Yeah, you
all right,
man. Hey, Brother Trey.
What's up, man?
Since it's grown man talking, I don't want to debate a dog, man. Can I have a brother on the channel where we can debate?
Man, why you don't like the dog, man?
I don't like the dog. When we grown men, man, let's get away from the avatars and go ahead and get it in.
Man, you don't like my avatar, man.
No, I don't like the avatar, man. You know, that's like a kid. You know, it's like Vegas teasing you in and take all your money.
All right, man. I'll put the other dog up there.
Can we just be real? Come on the channel and be real. I'm 62 years old. I ain't scared to put my little ugly face on the damn YouTube.
Oh, I can't cam up right now.
Oh, you can't cam up? What's going on?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
I got you.
I'm in wrong.
I know why you don't want to cam. Okay.
So we're doing
now I know who you is, brother. You a good brother. I met you on O'Shea's channel about a year and a half ago. See, when you have that dog up, I didn't know who you were. Now I see your picture. We've been on the same damn show. Go ahead, brother. Get it
All
in.
right,
Get it
let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Let me go ahead and explain the rules already. Right. Y'all already know the rules, but I'm explaining them to the people in the nosebleed seats. Now, we start off with 7-minute opening statements. The affirmative is second to go, the negative is the first to go. After that, we go to something called the rebuttal rounds. We have 2 rebuttal rounds. Then we go into something called rapid fire. The rebuttal rounds are 5 minutes. The rapid fire is unclocked. There's no clock. There's no mediator. There's no timekeeper. There's no nothing. The brothers just go mano a mano, hand to hand. After that, we go to closing statements. Whoever started first in opening statements will start last in closing statements. After that, we go to the polls. And then if the brothers have time, we take some questions from the audience. All right. All right. So we are debating tonight Generation X ideology versus Boomer ideology, correct?
I guess I just seen the title right now on YouTube.
All right.
Anything you throw out there on the table, man, throw the dice out.
All right.
Me and his brother to roll. This is a very intelligent brother. We've been in this brother can roll.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna let the OG start. Well, actually, we should let Trey start because you
let's Trey start.
You stood us up, OG.
Punish me. Throw me in the corner, put a cone on my head. Go ahead.
Because Trey was here, so we're gonna let him go ahead start first. 7 minutes on the clock, timekeeper. Brother Trey, pull the trigger. Opening statements, brother.
All right, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, YouTube world? Appreciate the opportunity, Brother Xavier, for letting me come up here on this panel. We're going to talk a little bit about Generation X versus Boomer ideology and what it's done to what used to be the community, which we now refer to as the community. Coming up in VA, P-Town to be exact, Portsmouth, lived in a neighborhood, some call it the hood, with a neighborhood of just 2-parent homes. Nobody had much money. Everybody was broke, but everybody had a dad in the home. And all those dads were silent generation Vietnam type cats. And they just, they held it down and they were men. And right now, we're looking for time for men need to stand up. And the models we have to look to as men, the silent generation, they in the 80s, 90s. So the generations, every men have to look to now, millennials, alphas, whatever they're called, are Gen X and Boomer. And, a lot of Gen X, I ain't even gonna front, a lot of older Gen X cats, they align more along with what we would say, is the Boomer ideology, which is that simp ideology. Now, as far as Boomers go around this time, I straight up say like this, and I'll get it to a further debate. Boomers dropped the ball. The Boomers dropped the ball on a couple things, y'all. Feminism, just letting it erode right into the community. The silent generation passed the torch off to the Boomers, and they dropped it. I'll get more into that feminism stuff. The drug era, the crack era, Boomers led the way in. I'll get more into that. It's not even a debate on this, y'all. It's, Gen X basically became the cleanup man. And as we became that cleanup man, we were expected to be the stepdaddies for the entire community. Come and be the stepdaddy, rescue, save the Boomer, save the side, them old mamas or whatever. Save whatever, save everybody below us, like younger Gen X dudes. So what you've had is, you notice that the whole walk away freedom movement has been led by Gen Xers. If you look at some of your biggest YouTubers out there that go the hardest for men, it's Gen X. At the same time, there's a whole lot of Gen Xers that are dropping the ball as well. And they're just following right behind them, what the Boomers did. So I'm not going to sit up here and cape for all Gen Xers. We know that's not the case. But if you line it up, side by side, definitely the boomers dropped the ball on this, and I'll get more into that, as the debate goes on. And one thing I will touch on in the debate is, especially in 2021, and it would have been mighty nice since the 60s, but men have to be powerful and men have to be stoic. Now, unfortunately, with that whole simping nature, that whole caping, apologize for the strag nature, we just don't get that out the boomers. The boomers are quick to apologize for the, abhorrent behavior of the AB dub. The boomers are quick to cape for him, make excuses for him. The boomers are quick to, oh, but he didn't need, that type. And last but not least, the boomers are quick to take these wayward strags and wash the pookies into their own home and try to save them. But it is what it is. I close my time there. We'll finish this up in the debate.
All right. OG, do you want that 243?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 243 and add it on to mine, and because I'm gonna use that 243, that was his time. I'm gonna ask him some questions because I really want to know what table.
All right, 9:43 on the clock. OG, pull the trigger. Opening statements.
My brother, before I get started, I'd like to say good evening to the good night. All right, I guess they say good night to the West Coast, and I like to say it's getting real late over there in the East Coast. Got to be about like 11 something, 11:51, 10:51, something like that. I do apologize. I'm gonna start it off with that way because my word is always my bond, and I was in the midst of doing something, and Brother X know exactly what I was in the mix of. But since I gave my word, I'm willing to come on and debate this brother about this. But the first thing I want to do before I get started with this, I'd like to say, my brother, when did the Gen X's, the year you had to be born for a Gen X, could you tell me what years that is?
This is your opening statement. We can get into that.
This is an open statement. I just want to ask you that question so I can go on with my open statement. You can do that.
No, right? It's after 1965, OG.
It's after 1965. Okay.
Yeah, that's Gen X.
That's Gen X. Okay, we got it. Thank you, Brother X. Okay. Throughout this whole debate we're going to have, and at the end of the day, I'm going to start it off just like I'm going to end it. Each generation go have to look at the man in the mirror. It's easy to do Monday morning quarterbacking and say what somebody else didn't do, but the gun is in your hand now. And you go see, through the point of this whole discussion, debate, whatever you want to call it, you go see, let me get on camera because I don't like for y'all to be looking at no black space I do. Let me see, let me get on camera, all right. So I want y'all to know who y'all did. Okay, I'm here. Through this whole debate and discussion, we're going to see what the boomers did and what the Gen Xers did. Because, number one, if you are past 1965, and as he said in his opening statement, we were the ones who opened the screen door for drugs, I would highly disagree with that because I can tell when a lot of different drug epidemics started, and they started in the 70s. New York, it was, I'm going to say heroin, and then we had the 80s. Well, I would say this drugs too because I don't do no drugs at all. I would say that the 70s, when we integrated, we got into the marijuana, and then when the 80s came around, late 80s, we got into the crack epidemic. And so all the way up to the 90s, and now we're at 2021, we're in the crystal epidemic. So I want to know after 1965, when it's your turn to, to get your hand on the steering wheel, how did all these things happen with you? Because up to 70s, we were just dealing with, especially I'm from the South, Charlotte, North Carolina, was born there, Queen City. But I lived most of my adult life in ATL. And I went back and forth to New York every summer because they wanted me to go because I was a boxer at that time. So I want to know, why is it in everything that we do as people, and especially now, don't want to be accountable for what we do. We're going to say somebody else dropped the ball. All right, well, why didn't you pick it up? And if you picked it up, can you prove to me what you produce? And what you produce, I want you to do it just like a genie. Produce it all by yourself without somebody laying the pathway for you to pick up the baton and carry it a little further, because each generation supposed to be better than the last generation it came from. So when you got brothers who come out there and pointing the fingers, they act if, okay, you didn't make a car, we made a car. Okay, did you make it from air? No, you didn't make it from air. We made the first car, you improved on it. So all this boomers against the Generation X, all this is bullshit, because really what you're doing, you just like the Chinese, you taking something and improving it. But you did start with something that we started with. I can show you from the boomers era, and I'm born in 59. I guess they would consider me as a boomer, but 59, we're not that far behind each other. And so I'm going to tell y'all the fights we had to go with. I'm going to tell y'all that these are common sense. I don't need no statistics, no graphics, no nothing. They can have all that. But the things I'm going to tell you and the things I'm going to say to you, you can just go outside and look in your community, or community as they want to call it. Today, you can go outside and see what's been produced. And you can see by the historically, and I ain't going back to no slavery and all that other stuff, because I know they expect me to do that, but that's not me. There's a lot of old motherfuckers I don't even like to hang around with. I'm a different kind of breed, and my father was a different kind of breed. He was born in 1909. My mother, my grandmother was a sharecropper, and her mother was a slave. So I got a deep history of how we got where we at today, and it's so surprising to me that people who Excuse me, I'm broadcasting. What you got? You got a Mercy?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
She's up there passed out front.
Okay, well, I need for you to
Stop the clock.
I need for you
Stop
to
the
take
clock.
the ring. Hold on. Can you stop the clock?
Yeah.
Or I can just go ahead and let him start his 4 minutes.
No, go ahead. You got to do something. We'll stop the clock. We're going to take a short intermission, y'all. As a matter of fact, while the OG do what he got to do, I'm going to go ahead and play a commercial. How's that? Negroes. That's what I'm going to do. See y'all on the other side of the break. Is the OG back? You back, OG?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Can you hear me?
All right. Yep. You
Okay.
good now?
Yeah, I'm good. I had Mercy.
Okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll play commercials till you get back.
Yeah. See, this is what happened. This is what happened when you still out there and got your boots in the ground and you taking care of business. I love getting on YouTube and stuff.
You got to start the clock for that.
All right. Well, I know what you do, OG. You ain't got to
Okay.
prove nothing to nobody. I know what you do. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's about
Go
10
ahead, run.
seconds right there. He ran through.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead,
gonna leave you a whole minute, my brother. I'm gonna leave you a whole minute.
Start the clock, brother.
I'm gonna leave you a whole minute, okay? I promise
ahead,
you that. My
OG.
word is my bond. I'm gonna leave you a whole minute.
Finish your opening statements. You got
Okay,
it.
so what I'm gonna try to teach you, well, not teach you, because I don't even like to talk to people like that. What I'm gonna try to do is open your eyes, people. You've been bouncing up and down these YouTube streets for the last, I guess, since 2015, and y'all people just been fighting one way and the other way. And when you really find out, everybody has to be accountable for their generation. I am one of the first OGs to come on the internet and say, look, we dropped some balls and some things. I have never denied that. That's how I was welcomed in, because I didn't come in trying to son a lot of people. And I had to learn. I really had to learn to talk to the new generation. Art is a good brother of mine, and when I first did shows with him, we used to do a lot of back chat, and he used to tell me, like, a lot of these brothers don't even know what you're talking about. So you had to get on their page, speak their language. And so I just couldn't get on their page. So I stopped going to his channel, not because he's not a good brother. He has a good channel. He has good debates. He has good shows. But it's like me. Once you get to a certain status in life and you understand certain things in life, you don't go back pissing and shitting in your diapers. Once you get past that point, you learn how to go to the bathroom. And so when you learn how to go to the bathroom, as evolution comes into your life, you move to a higher and a greater understanding of what life is all about. So it's hard for me to go back and act like I'm 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 30 years old. But we still can have an open dialogue. And that's what I mostly want to have tonight, to make you understand where my point of views come from versus this new generation and the generation behind it who want to blame everybody behind them about something they're not doing or they're not producing at the moment they're living now. So I'm going to leave this brother his 2 minutes because he was worried about my 10 seconds. But you know what, brother? Don't worry about it. I'm going to have enough time to wear your ass out. I give you the next 1 minute and 40 seconds.
All right. Stop the clock. We're gonna go into I guess we're gonna go into rebuttal round now. So do you want that 140?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Trey? All
I'll
right,
take it.
give me 640 on the clock, timekeeper, please.
Yeah, somebody got a Windows issue.
Yeah, who shit pinging like that? God damn it.
That ain't me pinging. Now, I might have an aircraft going.
Connect this shit. God damn it.
Oh, I can't mute it. They won't let me mute it no more.
That might be my shit, but I don't.
Yeah,
have
that's your
nothing.
shit. Click over there, clicking. You better get closer to your neighbor's Wi-Fi. You might be out of distance.
Yeah, somebody got if somebody got their phone plugged in, or something to their laptop or something.
No,
I don't have none of that shit going on. Only thing I got.
When did it start?
Yeah, I don't have Windows.
It's been
That's
doing
Windows.
It's been doing it the whole time.
That's
But
a
it wasn't
Windows
doing it-
computer.
I guess it is my shit. Let me see something.
Okay.
It's like a USB is plugging. Being pulled out. It's loose and it's being pulled out and plugged back in. That's what it sounds like.
I think that's got it. I think that's got it, y'all. I just jiggled.
Yeah,
a
it's
couple.
gone.
Yeah, I jiggled a couple things. God damn it. All right. So it was my shit. My bad, y'all.
God damn, you know, put the shit on us. Go ahead,
I don't
brother
know
X. You
what
bad
the
as
hell's
hell. It's
going
something
on,
else,
man. I
brother.
don't
You
know what's
something else.
happening. I don't know what's happening. I know nobody was in here messing with my shit while I was gone. Ain't no.
Damn, it's still going. Oh well, X still in.
What happened? We're doing some crazy shit on this channel. What you doing, X?
He did something in the back.
Yeah, he gone though, right? He's gone. Ain't nobody here but me and the good brother, the good timekeeper, and myself.
Yeah, I don't think it'll matter, Red Scorpio, if Brother Xavier goes on mute.
So won't everybody mute up, and then we can try to see, can we trace it?
What's happening? I have no idea why it's doing that. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna mute up, and you see if it's my
No,
end.
it's mine. It's mine.
It's yours.
It's mine. I don't know what it is, why it's doing it. I have no idea.
Do it sound that bad?
I'm gonna be.
Hey, brother, put that alpha male voice on there, and then we should be able to hit on top of any of the bullshit that's under the bottom. Go ahead and do it. You from that generation, you can do that. Kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll fiddle with it as we going on throughout the night. So let me get
Yes,
let me get 6:40 on the clock. We going into the rebuttal round now, y'all. I'll work on my shit in the back. All right, Brother Trey. 6:43 on the clock. Pull the trigger, sir. This is the rebuttal round.
Well, did it start? Okay. Well, Brother J Speed, I know you said you're putting work in, boots on the ground doing it, but honestly, what you're doing is, like I said earlier, you got a home for wayward strags and people that made bad decisions in life. And unfortunately, the boomer generation, y'all feel it's the need to clean up those people, to rehab them, to reform old, like I said, reform old strags, to go in and save them. Unfortunately, that's that lack of stoicism in your generation, the lack of the ability to make the tough choice of letting these people go. The community is where it's at because of the softness of the men. And that softness didn't start with Gen X. That softness started with the boomer. Like I said, Gen X got its own problems. My man Bitcoin L brought up in the chat, rap music. Yeah, we told a story of some really jacked up stuff that was going on in life, and we did our dirt as Gen X. But I'll tell you one thing, Gen X, and with the hardcore rap music, we didn't have that effeminate problem. That shit came later. And it's on both the Gen X, baby boomer, millennial. Is this, like I said, that lack of holding the AB dub accountable. And what happened? The 1960s mission of getting rid of the nuclear black family was ended. Just like that. Now, that boomer ideology is let's go in and save them. That's on y'all, man. Gen X is split down the middle, but y'all boomers, man, that's what y'all believe in. Y'all believe in saving these strags, but do y'all? And I've heard you before, JSB. You've talked about racism. You talked about the problems that the brothers are facing out there, and we need to get together as a people to get us away from these racial problems we face. You said during your opening that you don't talk about that stuff, JSP, but I've been on plenty of panels with you that, you're crying about this and you're crying about that and we're oppressed this. Yes, you've talked about it. But you just said during your opening as well that the boomers have produced. That was like 40 years ago, bro. Like, is it, are we under all this oppression or did you produce? Because if you produce, the results are out there. So what the hell you whining about racism for? Y'all beat it. The silent generation handed y'all a freaking gold medal baton of freedom. Now, I see a whole lot of y'all, marching, head down, oh, we shall overcome. Man, y'all overcame. What the hell y'all doing it for 60 years later? Y'all was good. Baton, golden, handed to you. All you had to do was just jog across the finish line. Nope. So with a lot of y'all out there, getting the jabby jab and wearing the face diaper, hey, y'all do you, But let's say you talked about drugs. And I said I was going to go into that. if you could say that welfare, the whole problem with LBJ, feminism, that right there was the opening salvo for the destruction of the black family. And you mentioned all these other drugs, weed, when civil rights went away, which weed ain't even really a drug, it's just a plant, crystal meth, pills. That's what these young dudes are doing nowadays. But let's focus on crack. Crack, that was all in the boomers' hands. 100%. And y'all handed the baton off to Gen X, and Gen X ran with it. But crack was the nail in the coffin for the black community. You know this, man. There's no arguing it. All these movies glorifying crack, this TV show Snowfall glorifying the crack epidemic is bullshit. Man, your mama, your auntie, your cousin, your great uncle, man, when they got hooked on that rock, it was a wrap. You had to bolt stuff down. They couldn't even come around your crib. You seen people willing to do the craziest stuff. The freaking dad gonna get on that free base. Y'all, that was y'all. And guess what? Like I can't say that Gen X isn't accountable for it, man. You know what we did? We picked it up and started selling it to y'all. Y'all got on it. Gen Xers were like, bump that, man. Let's go out and make that money. Hey, y'all talking, my mans and them talking about rappers in the chat, Gen X rap, that gangster rap. They were talking about slinging in the crap epidemic. And more times than not, I'll tell you this, 100% of the time, the ones out there buying that rock were boomers. Like I said, Gen X, we failed. We picked up the crack rock and started selling it to y'all. So we both guilty in this. But keep it real. Hey, them alphabet boys dropped it off in the hood. They're J Speed. Hey, y'all didn't have to pick it up and smoke it. But hey, y'all boomers, with that lack of self-control over your emotions. Hey, it was pretty hard to put that rock down. But it is what it is, man. We both guilty in the crack epidemic. I just say that Gen X handled it better. And if you look at it now, Gen X brothers are out there killing it right now. The net worth of Gen X brothers, even after, the whole lockup stuff, the whole housing epidemic, the walking away from the strag, man, Gen X brothers doing quite well financially, even with the crack epidemic that y'all handed us the baton on there, J Speed. Cut.
All right. Give me 5 minutes on the clock. Timekeeper.
Wait a minute.
OG.
You ready?
You are up, sir.
Hey, look
here.
Around. Look here. I don't know what the hell he just said. I really don't. Because he was here, there, and here. I'm old as hell, and I don't get that confused as his statement was, because that's all it was. Look, let's look at this. Wait a minute. See, this is why I told you I'm gonna come so calm. I'm gonna be so of a calming man tonight. A fucking baby 5 years old can understand this. All right. Number one is he say, and this is where a lot of you all, because nobody have went into this deeply, say feminism. The feminine movement started in the boomers' years. Let me tell you when the feminist movement started. It started when we was at war, and our men was over there fighting, and we needed some seats in the manufacturing. And we didn't have enough men, and they started putting women in them damn seats. And when they started putting women in them seats, they didn't really need a movement. A woman is sitting there doing the job. What the hell movement she needs? She knows she's doing a job. She knows she's helping her country. She's helping the soldier boys cross the water, and she is producing. Now she understands her value is different than just being barefooted, pregnant in the kitchen, and waiting on your sorry ass. So she figured, look, if I can do this when the boys is over across seas and I can do men's job, hell, I should be able to do it when they come back. Now we have validated that our worth. And so when y'all start talking about the feminist movement, y'all start off it too late. It started way before the little white woman came out with her movement in 1800, 1700, whatever it was. It started when we went to war. Women found out they had a new value. That's it. And let's move it on up, because I don't want to stay back in that old shit, because I put y'all ass to sleep. But let's go on to the 70s. This brother want to talk about. It seems like your goddamn clock moving a lot faster, goddamn here on me. Nah, I'm just bullshit. But anyway, let's go up to the 70s. All right. In the 60s, take the Michael Jackson moonwalk back, we was able to produce more with being hung in the 60s. Now, y'all don't believe this shit. This is where history come into play. We've been hung. We've been segregated. We was being not being able to vote, even though we had to, even though that they say we were supposed to be citizens. We had jobs that we could not, what allowed to do. We didn't have, if you look at sports, you can see what sports, we were just in it, playing it. We were not coaches, we were not owners, same as a lot of this shit going on today. So let's move it up a little further. We was able to get in front of that white man and make him look at us like men. Was able to pass more things in the 60s than they was able to do in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And the reason why we was able to do is we stood up as men. No, we wasn't at home kicking our women in the ass and trying to make them straighten up. We was fighting the person who was trying to train them. And we defeated them on a level where we was able to open doors and walk in to get jobs. You can go to malls now. You can go to restaurants now. You can go, but we fail. You can go to any restaurant you want to, but we fail. You can get any job you want to, and they can't discriminate against you because we failed. So you're able to do all this stuff that I said earlier due to the fact we started the race. And it was in your hand. And don't try to put some like me was the person you was selling. You couldn't sell me no damn crack. If you're talking about the crack epidemic in the late 80s, going into the 90s, to the mid 90s. So let's be honest about it. You weren't selling me shit. I'm already having 3 kids. And think about this. If we were so bad and we were so much as simps, why did we keep our families together? And here you are today, and you bitching about women. And we was able to kick the man ass who was trying to train them. Now you can't even beat their ass, the one who got trained. I give it back to you, brother.
All right. 5 minutes on the clock. Timekeeper. Brother Trey, you are up, sir. Pull the trigger.
I tell you, J Speed, and you just can't run from that slavery, man. That mental slavery, that victimhood. Like, man, I know the white man had the knee on his neck, bro, and that fight was hard against this it's imaginary white man, you know, because there was a whole lot of brothers 1917, 1930s, 1940s traveling the world, working all around this country, doing great things outside of, you know, Jim Crow. So yeah, man, whatever. Don't give me that, man. Brothers was getting it in. My dad joined the army in 1954 and traveled the world, coming out of Mississippi. You know what? All the brothers did that, didn't see it. But y'all revolutionaries, y'all ones that fell victim to communism and Marxism, the same stuff right now that's affecting the community has convinced you that you're not American. You want to call yourself Black American, African American, everything else versus just you're an American. They convinced you of that with this imaginary white man that you want out there fighting. All these daggone, the white man coming to us for stuff, the white man working with us for business. Man, you talk about these things that, you know, y'all couldn't do. Bruh, are you not 80s? Just like now. All you had to do was just walk in there with some good credit and boom, you walk out whatever you needed. That fight was fought by the silent generation and handed off with the golden baton to you all in the 60s. By the 80s, this stuff didn't exist. So we didn't have to fight anybody. The only thing right now that we're fighting is feminism. And don't run from feminism. What's wrong with a woman in the kitchen being a wife? What's wrong with the woman in the house being a great spouse, cleaning, cooking, homeschooling the kids, teaching the women how to be women? What's wrong with that? J Speed, you seem to have a problem. Can you not just, hey, say, you know what? As a black man, I want a woman in the house. I want a wife. I don't want somebody to compete with me. The war is over. We won. The Nazis, the Japanese, they lost. The war is over, girl. Get back in that house and be a wife. And I'll get out here in these streets and take care of it all. I'll get out here and hustle so you can be a beautiful woman at home. And guess what? You ain't got to worry about your home being filled with wayward strags, because my goal is to take care of you. So yeah, you keep on saving them out there. I say, make wives great again. Make feminine women great again in the house. You know what? Because the men out here aren't complaining. The men out here just don't want a woman competing with them. They don't want a woman out here driving them nuts when they're out here slaying dragons. So yeah, keep that feminism over there. Like I said, the war is over. Right now, the war is between men and feminism. So stop crying about the white man, because he's going through the same stuff that you are. The fight against this feminism that you love because you were glad, not tell the woman what to do. Don't want to hurt her feelings. That's why you got the house for wayward strags right now. You get a woman, you venerate your wife if she's doing those duties that she's supposed to be doing. And if not, you replace her if she can't get right. Or matter of fact, vet her so you don't even get that problem in the first place of this feminism you love. Man, so much stuff to go into. And the issue, let's go back to the smoking. The smoking, that was on your peers. Your peers were smoking that rock, J Speed. You know this. Man, but I tell you what. Where are we now as men? Where are we now? Because I'm looking at it from the point of men, we're stoic right now. But that's not what's coming out of your mouth, J Speed. Men need to be more stoic in order to win this fight. All I'm hearing out of you is, we got to put our heads down and let these women, give these women their rights. Let these women do this. Let these women worry all over us. And those dudes that just want to take control, they're just bitching and whining. Like I said, that boomer simp ideology. I don't know whether it started in the home or started in the music. You know how they say music influences. Do we need to pull up some of that 60s, simp music there? That 70s simp music there, OG? Like I said, the fight right now is between us men and feminism. So you better get stoic there. If I was you, hey, I'd turn that house of wayward strags over to the state and come over here and join with the men versus caping for the daggone women that cause these issues.
All right, that's time. 5 minutes on the clock, and this is going to be our last installment before we go into rapid fire. OG, 5 minutes on the clock. Pull the trigger, sir. You are up.
Okay. You know what I got to do? I got to put my face on this one, goddamn, because the face expressions go with the bullshit he just tried to pass under the table, and y'all, you don't understand. Coming from the generation I come from, brother, we know what bullshit smell like, and you just pass a lot of it over the table. Let's get something straight from the beginning. You keep talking about me putting in work, and you keep misinterpreting what I'm doing. I got 26 people in my house. 25 of them are mentally challenged. Has nothing to do with drugs. They are mentally challenged. When Reagan, who you probably was kissing, or somebody in your family, or you was kissing their ass, saying, get up there, Republican, do the thing, he opened up these places and let these people hit the street. So if you want to call them strags, I hope you don't have anybody in your family who's mentally challenged. And so we can just get that off the table. Number two, you keep talking about women, I don't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with none of my wife as far as them cooking, cleaning. Not only so with a single machine, but so with an overlock. That's the lock in the stitch, if you didn't know that. So I didn't have a problem my wife's homeschooling my children. So I don't know where you get this victimhood from anything I said tonight. What I said tonight is stand up and be accountable for the place and time that you are dealing with. But your problem is you keep looking in the rearview mirror more than I'm looking in the rearview mirror, talking about what somebody else didn't do. What the hell have you produced? I take simp music over this bullshit about killing your dog, killing your mother, your father, your uncle. Every woman has to be a hoe and bitch. I take that simp music over that bullshit any day. Number one, you want to talk about the hip hop generation. You got to understand where I come from. I was there when it was started in 1975 in New York City. That's right. Didn't know that, did you? I was there with the 1,200 turntables in the park, 292 in Brooklyn, when we was plugging up the lights. But we wasn't singing about the bullshit y'all singing about. The only thing y'all ever sang about is sex. The only problem y'all having with women is sex. Because they won't give it to you when you want it, so you go up in the strip clubs and try to work yourself through that, but you ain't gonna be no but trick up in there. Your major problem is you don't even know how to communicate with your woman. You don't know how to tell your woman exactly what you want. You so busy trying to see what between her legs versus trying to understand what is in her head and how you go out to go in there and reshape it. And by the time you get in the relationship, she got your ass down to the courthouse, got your bag, running with it, smiling at you, and she might show up in the courtroom with her new boyfriend from your old simp ass, because you the real simp. And the only reason fear, let me tell you something, black people. Fear is the biggest sin on this planet. Because if you don't face your fears, then you will never really accomplish anything. The Wright brothers had to do it. Henry Ford had to do it. And anybody who came up with any kind of invention, Benjamin Banner had to do it. And you talking about knowing brothers who was doing good back in them days. Benjamin Banner, he was back in them days. He designed Washington, D.C. So yes, there's always been brothers who have always been pulled over to the side. That's what the Spike Lee movie was all about. The good brothers and the bad brothers, the dark brothers, the light brothers, light sisters, dark sisters. So, you already had the field hand and you had the house Negro. He was always, right on the master's foot. And that's where you at today, brother. Because the same man that you go do business with now, brother, is the same man who taught her to whoop your ass every day. Make you look like you like, man, I just gotta go out of the country. I gotta get her out of the country and get me a woman. Then you bring her back here, and that white man will teach her too how to whoop your ass. It ain't her, it's you. I was never a victim. Whatever fear came in front of me, my brother, I faced it. We put up the bootstrap and hit it. From the Marcus Garvey movement to the Nation of Islam movement, to all the moves, Black Panther movie, we faced it. What have you faced?
All right, that's going to be time. Now we are going into rapid fire. Rapid fire, there is no clock, there is no mediator. It's mano y mano. Let the guns blaze.
Well,
we left off with the OGs, so we pick it up with Brother Trey. Pull the trigger. This is rapid fire.
Well, OG, man, you talked a lot about facing fear, bro. And talked about some good historical folks that face fear. And you said you don't fear anything. But from the way you're talking, why are you so fearful of the white man? I'm not scared of the white man. Most of the cats I know, we ain't scared of the white man. We didn't deal with these problems when we was coming up. Matter of fact, all these white dudes that work for me, love working for me. I guess that makes me like, a slave, a reverse slave master. But I'm serious though. Why are you so scared of the white man, OG?
I don't know what conversation is. I have been in conversation with some of the people in my house. I'll be talking about one thing and then they'll be talking about some other shit. But I know they got mental challenges and there's some drugs I need to get in them. But I don't know when I'm dealing with you, my brother, what conversation is. There's nothing I ever said that we fear anything. See, one thing I learned a long time ago, my brother, is when you understand someone, you don't have to fear. What you do, you strategize and you learn how to defeat them. And see, that's what y'all problem is. Y'all keep trying to get y'all women to do what y'all want to do, but you don't want to talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is the puppet master who trained her ass. Who's she trying to look like? Who's she trying to look like? Who is she trying to look like?
White man.
Well, no, it's not me. There's nothing I have said tonight. I told you I face all my fears. Who is she trying to look like? Who is she trying to act like?
But the only ones I hear talking about that is the boomers. Oh,
no, I'm talking. No, you talking about it because you don't even want to deal with it. You can't even deal with it. And see, that's the great thing about the boomers. We was got there fighting against him and trying to keep our ass in line at the same time with all the strategies he was trying to come at us, and we still came out with some victories, brother. You ain't came out with no victories because now you tired as hell. You don't want to deal with that woman no more. But you know what? If you ain't talking about the black family, you ain't talking about a bunch of bullshit. Because you can't have a generation, next generation, unless you have the black family. Now you want to do all that other stuff, and you want to be one of them brothers with a little cream in your coffee. That's cool and fine. That's cool and fine. But I keep wondering
about that black family. That black family, right? Let's talk about that black family. You know,
yes, sir. The one that y'all produce.
Hold up. Since 74% of these kids, are out of wedlock, what Gen X introduced, guess what? If these women don't want to cooperate, if they don't want to play their role, go somewhere else. And guess what? There's a whole lot of young brothers following us in our lead.
Okay, and that's good. That's good because that starts off your movement, brother. But what you got to understand is still you got 80% of our black women still single mothers. That's number one. So then you have to start asking yourself, wait a minute, you have to start asking yourself the question too. You are not dead and just came alive and existing at that at another time. You are right there in it. So what is control? Wait a minute. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, brother. One thing I found out through life, if a man looks at you and you can't control your woman, you are nothing to him. Because he know if you can't defeat your woman, who you supposed to be the strongest one, and she's supposed to be the weaker one, if you can't defeat her, you ain't ready for his ass. Well, that's why y'all don't talk about the elephant in the room. That's why y'all want to make them buddies. Y'all want to make them. Y'all want to the guys who's calling y'all trouble. Y'all want to do business with them. Y'all want to make them buddies. You know why you want to make them buddies? You want to make them buddies because. You want to make them buddies because number one, you scared. You are the person who's really scared of them. That's why you want the Kumar buddies with them. But you can't.
OG, the 80%, bro. They're not all women. That's communism, bro. What we Gen Xers, bro, introduce this individualism. Get up and go find your own woman. Not be worried about the women of a failed state, which is the community.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. You say a failed state, brother. Black people still have the highest of marriage inside of their race.
Where? Bro,
in America.
No.
All the statistics shows that your brother Kevin Sanders, all of him broke all this down. O'Shea don't broke this down. A lot of these brothers, we still, as far as a race, we marry more within our race than anyone else. So what are you coming from?
That's because nobody else wants to marry the B-dub. That's why.
Okay, so if nobody wait a minute. So since you can't handle it, so you trying to give it to somebody else.
I ain't trying to give.
He don't train her. He don't need her. He don't train her. You can't retrain her. That's the problem. You can't retrain her. You can't retrain. You rather go over there and lay with Becky. Maria too, where she ain't got 2 pots in her hand. They ain't got a wash machine. She probably wash her clothes on a rock. You can trick and fool her. Look. Anybody from the United States can go to a third world country and trick and fool someone else who don't live on the same standards as you live there. But let me ask you something, brother. When them women do come back up and they wake up, you know what they do? They do the same thing the women's here because they wake up on your sorry ass and understanding they are a human being. You go treat them like a human being. You just not go walk over them and step over them. And then that's the one that end up down in the courtroom, got your ass living on your mama's couch now because you know what? You can't even afford an apartment because you try to use her as a goddamn piece of property.
OG. We're not dealing with them, OG. We're teaching brothers to go a different direction, and that's starting with
and
us.
you go over there and fuck up somebody else's race.
It's where why
wait a minute. You can't fix it. Hey, you can't fix. Wait. You can't fix your own car, so you want to go over there and drive your neighbor's car.
Hey,
when
look,
he keep his car, tuned up. Look, he keep his car tuned up. He keep his tires. He keep his car going to the shop. Get the oil change. So you want to go in. See, this is your problem. You want things already fixed for you. You want things fixed for you where you can just go in and just pick and take. You don't want to put the work in. See, that's what they had to do. The people in them but the men's in that country, put the work in. They the one that got them women the way they are. Their families are the one who got them, and they put the work in. So you want to ease your ass down the road and go to another race where somebody don't put the work in, and now you want to do a snatch and grab and bring them back to the United States until they find out about your monkey ass, and then they do the same thing as the women do here. You know that. You know that. I see it all the time in the courtroom. Hey, they don't look the same. Hey, they don't look the same. They don't look the same. Hey, they don't look the same, my brother. They don't look the same. I'm telling you, they don't look the same in the courtroom. You can pass that old bullshit over to some of these young brothers who don't understand this.
Okay, OG, give me a minute.
Go ahead. Get it in.
So you don't want a hard-working brother who puts in his time, who is out here on his grind, surrounded by nothing but the worst of the worst, the TikTok, OnlyFans, freaking World Star Hip Hop, all that stuff. And this man says, you know what? You made
him trick.
No, here's the deal.
You became a trick, so that's the way they look at you. You a trick. You ain't nothing but a trick to them. You ain't got the brain or the fortitude, my brother, to go in and do what you need to do to get the right woman. And you the one that wanted to choosing them.
Do those hardworking
Hey, let me ask you a question. Where are you? Wait a minute. When I want some real decent fish, I don't go to Tucky Fried Chicken because they specialize in chicken. Why you keep going and getting the bottom feeders? Why are you getting the low fruit and the bottom feeders and trying to turn a hoe into a housewife? Why don't you go out there and get your housewife?
Feminine, cooperative, fit.
That's what a housewife is, my brother.
Ready made.
Hey, me as a brother in the nation, we don't have no problem with ready-made women. What is your problem?
Come on, the nation, y'all.
What is your problem?
The biggest reformers.
Wait. You can say what you want to say. You can say what you want to say, but we ain't got to go overseas and get none. You can say what you want to say. Hey, my woman know I'm protected. She know I'm a leader. She know that I am the breadwinner. So what are you talking about?
Y'all take women off the carousel and y'all put them through indoctrination in the nation, and then they come out reform strags. No, bro. You know what? A hardworking black man deserves a ready-made, fit, feminine, cooperative, submissive, traditional woman.
No, I can tell you what you are, brother. You are a beta male, never had the game. You're a beta male, never had the game. You never know how to talk to a woman. You probably use your look and have her talk to you. You can get in the door, but you can't seal the deal. And that's been your major problem. They look across the room and say, I like him. I want my baby to have his hair. I want my baby to have his skin color. But when she come over there and talk to you, she know you can't protect her.
Guess what?
You call the police more than a female do. You call the police more than a female do.
Hey, and I walked away.
That's what I'm saying. You call the police more than a female do. So she know you can't protect her.
I removed my kids from that community mindset. And
that's good, brother. You act like I'm trying to tell you to take your child and put them in the midst of a crack or either drug epidemic or whatever epidemic, low bottom fuel. You think I'm trying to make you live in the ghetto? No, what I'm trying to make you understand is, trying to make you understand, my brother, is you can find bad women in any race. And due to what I experienced been in this country, hell, we just happy to even have a woman who even want to be with our ass. That's number one, because she ain't never felt protected. She ain't never felt protected. You ain't never picked. You picked up a gun for the white man, but you ain't never picked up a gun to protect your community. Point blank.
Come on.
Got you. You went over there and killed somebody. Either your father killed somebody. He didn't know their name. He didn't have no argument with the person. It's just the man told him, go kill him. You are with us. Go kill him. And I'm going to tell you what happened over there, brother. When you went over there and killed him, and you didn't even know this man was your enemy, when you came back to this country, they treated you just like the people you went over there and killed.
Man, they love me, man.
I know they love you.
Hey,
I know they love you. They see themselves in you.
When they see that veteran hat, you got white women that just
most certainly. Hey, wait a minute. Gang members love other gang members who kill for them. Gang members love other gang members who kill for them. If you willing to kill for somebody, who wouldn't love you? They can just pull your string, roll your ass over, point you in a direction, and you just start shooting.
I love my country.
And that's good. And that's good. And the next time you get pulled over and you act like you one of these uppity Negroes and you run into one of them big hat boys, watch what happens and see how they love you.
12 times, 10 years, not a single ticket.
Look, me too. But you know what? See, we all have to wear the mask. The difference between me and you, brother, we all have to wear the mask, but you happy to wear it. That's your problem. See, we all had to see. It was a time when I was coming up, our parents told us, when you get in front of them white folks, do not be acting up. I'm gonna bust your ass. See, that's what the parents told their children.
What happens when you get in front of black?
Okay, listen again, my brother. Listen again. Listen to the lesson. The lesson is, when you get in front of people, don't you show up. So we learned at an early years in our life and our development, there are certain things you are not going to do. Brother, you can say what you want to say. I can bring your ass out in California right now, and I can take you some places you can't go. I can take you some places you can't go.
Why?
In California.
Gang stuff?
Look, no, it ain't gang stuff. I can take you to some places in New York at nighttime you can't go.
I'm from New York originally.
And then I'm still going to take you to some places in New York you can't go.
Where? You tell me a place in New York where I can't go at night.
Okay. All right.
Tell me a place in New York where I can't go.
Go in an Italian village and pick one of their girls.
Like I said, you scared of the white man.
No, I ain't saying being scared. I'm asking you to do it. I ain't saying nothing about me being scared. I used to box all up in New York. Queens Gym, Bedford Gym. I boxed all up in there. I'm telling you, since you like them type of women, you think they're better than your women, go into that neighborhood and skip and hop and see what your ass be slipping and sliding in the ambulance ride. You can say what you want to say. And look, you see, y'all come over here and put these capes on the internet and y'all talk to brothers because you think you got this great education. You get this vernacular out of this world. You sound more like them. You try to act like them. Y'all get ready to come over here. Listen to what I'm trying to say, brother. You come over here and pull this bullshit. But y'all don't go over there and talk about y'all degrees because y'all know they're going to look at you and say, you know what? We know all them degrees, bullshit degrees, because we made them. So y'all don't go over there bragging, but y'all always come over in the black sector and try to brag about what y'all doing, what kind of education y'all got. None of that shit means anything when you have a motherfucker with power over you.
It's about being a man. And as a man, you're not scared of another man. And the only thing I've heard out your mouth is the white man. The white man can.
No, that's what you did. You sucker me into that conversation. You sucker me into that conversation. Now you go try to criticize me for answering your question. You the one sucker me in that. I never said anything really about the white man. I said about there was a puppet master who training your women where you so disgusted because you don't have no gift for gab or you don't have no game and you don't know how to talk to them. Motherfuckers don't want to to hear about how to put a calculus and some bullshit together, sit around and look at bullshit. You are the real simp. Look, you are the real simp. You a geek, and geeks don't. Hey, look, geeks is not a woman getter. I don't give a fuck where raise you is, cause sooner or later that woman gonna get tired of your geeky ass. So now, yeah, she gonna take the money, she gonna take the support, she gonna let you do all that. But you know what? She gonna end up fucking the pool guy because she don't like your geeky ass. I got a brother just like you. His ass is geeky, and when one of them dark-skinned brothers went up there and took his wife for 15 years, he been married her, he didn't understand it. You got to come out of the comic book, brother. You got to live the reality, and that's what's wrong with y'all geeky ass. Y'all want to live in comic books. You want to justify your life with movies and comic books. That ain't real life, brother. That's Hollywood. I worked in it. I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Let's bring this back.
Yeah, okay. Bring it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Go ahead. I ain't said nothing about the white man. You did. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
They're not my women. They're your women. You guys in the nation, you take them, you reform. They're not my women, OG. And for
let me ask you something. Can I ask you a question in? I'm gonna let you get this in. Brother, I'm gonna let you get this in. You said that not y'all women. What nationality was your mother?
Jamaican.
And what nationality was your father?
My dad's from American.
And was he black, white, what? Indian, what?
He got a whole lot of melanin like me.
He got a whole lot of melanin. Like you ain't got that much melanin, bro. You look like an ice cream with a little chocolate in it. You ain't got that much melanin. Motherfucker, everybody in my family is so dark, they don't even have a shadow. So you can't even try to understand what melanin is. You got a little bit in you. You got a little bit in you. And that might be a problem you having a problem too, bro.
I ain't gonna let you run. It's a man. You have a woman. You take care of your woman. That's what you do.
That's it. That's it. And then when you take care of your woman and you take care of your family, and then you go and see what you can do in the community, it don't have to be a lot of time. It don't have to be no money. It could be what you can do in the community as an example. See, the greatest thing a man can do, what you haven't figured out yet, is to be the example. And see, for some reason or another, you go in the store and get all the rotten food because you're not looking at the dates, brother. You're not looking at the dates on the food. That's why you ending up with the rotten food. I know how to go into the correct stores and I go to Trader Joe's and get my shit because I know that they gonna put the top quality food up there. You keep trying to shop in Kmart and come out with some Nordstrom type shit. And that's where you fucking up at. That's where you fucking up at.
Trader Joe's, was started by a German, is related.
Most certainly. I don't have a problem with, see, this is the problem you have, brother. I don't have a problem with white people. I don't have a problem with white people. Matter of fact, one of my assistants is white. One of my assistants is white. I don't have a problem with white people. No, I don't have a problem. You know what I have a problem with? I have a problem with evil. I don't care if it's an evil black woman, evil black man, evil white man, Jew man, or whoever. I have a problem with evil. It has nothing to do with color. Don't play me like that. That's some punk shit.
So you just said, man, that the white man is controlling the same AB dubs that y'all out there reforming in the nation.
I'm saying is he know how to play the game and you don't. Okay, go ahead, get it in, and then I answer your question.
Why, OG? That's that boomer logic right there.
No, it's not boomer logic. You living in it right now. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Let me drop a dime on your toe, goddamn it. If you start tap dancing, I know who you are. Okay? Let me tell you something. If you look at women in the community, the ones that you are talking about, you look at what they look and what they do in their action. First thing they try to do is get their hair to weave, the fingernails, and some of them go as far as getting the bleach cream, and they try to get all this stuff. Who are they trying to emulate? They're trying to emulate that man that you trying to be a buddy to, because he's the one who trained them, not you, because you gave up. That means that he's so smart and he's so intelligent that he was able to train your woman to fuck you around, to kick you in your ass every day of the week, and where you just so disappointed that you feel like you got to get in a goddamn boat yourself and go to another island, some third world country where a motherfucker ain't even got a wash machine and play some trickery over there because you ain't got the trickery over here. You can't keep your Mac hand strong, brother. That's the problem. You ain't got your Mac hash on. You got the education game. You got it down. But see, that's the problem. You got the education down because you don't understand your education is designed by the same man who's training your woman. He designed that education. You didn't do it. You follow the rule. When you go to school and you get all that fine education, you are learning how to assimilate.
Well, I'm glad you said that, OG. That's the problem. And my generation, the Gen Xers that were around me, that came up around me, they all had fathers. And since you brought this education up, this came from my dad. This didn't come from anything formal. And that's how brothers back in my generation, that's how we learned from our silent generation fathers. We learned that. And, y'all greatest generation, the people that, led y'all in, I told you, they gave y'all that baton and y'all dropped it. And now we're teaching young men.
Y'all ain't never picked it up. That's the problem. Whatever we drop, y'all ain't put a bit of gasoline on it and try to light it and keep it moving. That's y'all problem. Y'all want things handed to you. You want it. See, we had to fight for it, brother. Y'all want things handed to you. That's a simp ass, no backbone type brother who wants somebody to hand them, but you'll be the first one to get in front of a microphone and say you can do this, you can do that, and you can do that, and you can do this. But you know what? Hey, brother, we dropped the brother, we dropped the baton. We might have dropped the baton, but we made it more easy for you to go over there and get them third world women.
And he said he ain't giving y'all bleeps shit. That's what he told y'all boomers. The president, excuse me.
Okay.
The leader of the
I gotta
regime,
go. It's a mercy.
All right.
What's going on, man?
Hey, you can mute Jay Speed. I don't want his business out there. He forgot to mute. If you can mute him, Xavier.
I got him. A little side note while we wait on the OG to get back. I'm looking in the chat room and there's a very lively debate going on between my man Brother Nagone and Brother Big Nate. I might have to set that debate up. There's quite a bit of lively banter going on in the chat room between those two.
Wow, you effeminate leftists.
Quite a bit.
Well, I tell you what though, I give the nation credit, but I will say this: from spending 4 years of my life in Afghanistan, the nation and real conservative right, real hard right conservatives would end up being the Taliban of the United States if this Overton window does not shift back, towards center.
You back, OG?
And them baby debaters, hell, he ain't ready for me. Goddamn it, I can go away for 15 more minutes, come back.
All right, go ahead. Let this last 18 seconds rock out, Brother KIT. Let him go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let him have it because he needs it.
No, we'll get to the closing statements, man. I know I was about to go in, but you had an emergency, so we can just go to the closing.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go to the closing statements then. 7 minutes on the clock, timekeeper. We started off with Brother Trey. So OG, you are up, sir. Closing statements. Pull the trigger.
Closing statement. All right. When I was coming up, my father was raising me as a young man. And he always told me that what you think is what you produce. And if you think bad of yourself or others or anything else, even coming down to a person you thinking is cheating on you, you go produce that. You go find something that she did wrong. And it might be innocent, but you go find something. So when you go out there looking for trouble, that's what the police do. And that's why he find it, because that's what he's looking for. And so when you come on these channels, brothers and sisters, and there's brothers who don't see no value in us, but they are part of us, well, they're looking for excuses because they have become failures in some point or part of their life, but they might be successful in other parts. See, that's what we got to understand. People can be successful in one part of your life and unsuccessful in other parts of your life. He could be a Pookie and a Ray Ray, and he still can't get no woman because he ain't got a gift for gab. See, you got to understand there's a difference between a white funeral and a black funeral. There's a difference between a white celebration, a marriage, and a black celebration. You got to understand we are unique people. We do things a little different. And sometimes you have these educated brothers like my brother, that is so smart that he could only be stuck in curriculum. He could only be stuck in a certain part of life. And it's structured, so structured that no woman is really turned on about it. These are the kind of brothers who drive Volvos, would never get in a Porsche. These are the kind of brothers who would never get in a speeding car. He would drive a Volkswagen, something, some bullshitting ass car to make him feel good about himself. He's the kind of brother, he wouldn't even wear Nikes. He'd go out there and find some brand that some rich person is wearing and put them on just to make himself different. And that's what a lot of us do in life. I've been very successful in life. I had some ups and downs. I see the same thing he see in our community. The abortions are too high. I see that our women are ridiculous in certain fields, but then I see that our brothers are the same. You can't have somebody call you a bitch and whore for so long that is advertised into music, TV, and everything else, where you don't start to believe that's what you are, a bitch and a whore. Especially when it comes from somebody who look like you. Now, he say that I fear the white man. Say I don't fear the white man because I understand him. What I understand and what he don't understand is I don't think of white supremacy. I think of the system of white supremacy, no different than any other system. You got a basketball team, you got a system of the defense, you got a system of offense, you got a baseball offense, you got a system how you want to do your batting order. So for us to believe that they don't have a system when it comes to self-preservation, every race supposed to have that self-preservation. The problem I have with us, we don't have it. We always want to bring everybody in. You have the Spanish people coming, you have the Asian people, they have their communities, and they build their communities with their people, even though they fight among each other, because some people don't understand the Mexicans fight against the people from El Salvador. But when it comes for them to be a unit, they come together with the things that they have in common. And see, the problem with a lot of these brothers who walk these YouTube streets, and you can tell that they really haven't walked too far. They traveled, yeah, but I'm saying traveled, and they went places, but they didn't learn a damn thing. The only thing they learn is curriculum. That's how they move. Anything in the book they cool with. But when it comes down to dealing with a natural person, they have to explain their life through movies. You'll see them. They'll explain their life through cartoon figures. They'll explain their Superman figures, Batman figures, all kinds of fucking figures. They go to the movies to solve their problem. They'll bring up in the midst of a show. You remember when this happened in the movie? And then try to relate it to reality. Let me tell you something. When I have a problem in my community or my house, I don't go to the goddamn movie and try to figure out what the movie's trying to tell me to go back and fix my house. I'm a man. I'm a thinking man. No, I will never, ever say I'm American. I'm a victim of America, because the same thing was done on the Confederate flag, was done on the United States flag. Now, do I like where I'm at? Yes, I'm like where I'm at until I move. I'm going to be the best person I can be? You most certainly. Am I going to follow the laws of the country? Yes, that's any country I go to. So what I'm trying to say is he act as if everybody who was on the Titanic had the same opportunity to survive. And if anybody ever looked at that movie, you'll understand where I just went at. No, you didn't have the same opportunity. But can you make something out of it? You damn right. Because the more people put it in front of you, and the more you overcome it and you face it, the stronger you become. And you become the champion of that race. Even though they had a head start, it hasn't stopped us yet. And so this is what the new generation got to understand. The things that we're going through now is a precursor of shit happened way back. Now you go try to put it on us. You go try to put it on the boomers who went down in the street and marched and fought, not just marched, but fought while four-legged dogs were being sicked on them by two-legged dogs, biting women in on their breast, their crotch, and everything else. We went through this purification of life in America, and all of a sudden, your relationship is not going right, and you want to turn it upside down. Look, man, ain't nothing your sorry ass is going through right now that we didn't go through before, and we was able to overcome. I will never, ever give up on black people. Never, ever, unapologetic, ever give up on my race. Are there some peoples out there that I wouldn't want in my neighborhood? You goddamn right. And I talk shit to them every day. Are some people doing some shit? Women doing some shit? You damn right. And I call them on it. See, I'm a different kind of breed. I'm a different kind of boomer. You wasn't ready for me tonight. So peace and love. You thought I won or lost. I got my point across. Thank you.
All right. 7 minutes on the clock. Brother Trey, you are up, sir. Closing statements. Pull the trigger.
All right. So last thing Jay Speed said, I'll just touch on it real quick. Look, shout out to my man, Big Nate, Little Big Nate. Take the best of the race along with you and just don't look back. You know, for those who don't want to get on this boat over here, fuck them. We over here on the Carpathia. And when we started in the Gen X movement and showing people how to, you know what, don't even freaking jump on them lifeboats right away. Don't try to go down with the ship. The music done played. It's over, J Speed. The community is done. Those successful, traditional brothers and sisters have moved on. You on a Titanic, bro. You going down on a sinking ship. And let's go back to boomers versus Gen X. And like I said, Gen X, we introduced all these movements to basically walk away and free yourself from the influence of the strag. And I tell you what y'all are missing. Y'all are missing stoicism. That's it. And, you know, just a quick little thing about stoicism. I'll read this out. The path, according to Stoicism, the path to happiness or blessedness is found in accepting the moment as it presents itself, but not allowing oneself to be controlled by the desire for pleasure or the fear of pain, by using one's mind to understand the world and to do one's part in nature's plan, and by working together and treating others fairly and justly. Look at here. Some people just don't deserve to be treated just. And you just can't look at those people based on the color of skin and be so accepting. That's the problem of the boomers in one sense. And why is there, instead of a desire for pleasure, the boomer mindset is a fear of pleasure. The lack of an abundance mindset. You know, you said it tonight. Instead of going out and finding happiness, finding a ready-made woman to come into your life for all the hard work, you stated, J Speed, no, you must stand in it and have, like I said, that fear of your own happiness, the fear of your own pleasure. And it's not a fear of pain. You know, that's one thing I disagree. Y'all don't have a fear of pain. Boomers, y'all love the pain. This marching, getting bit by dogs and water hoses you spoke of, you won. I told you, Silent Generation passed it to you, won. But you're still out here. Boomers, for the most part, following the Democrat Party, the Luciferian left, running around here scared of the flu, running around here with a face diaper on. That's right. Most every single boomer I see in a store. Ain't nobody in there with a freaking face diaper on except an old black male boomer. His kids and grandkids don't even have it on. But boomers do. You know what I'm talking about. Boomers are scared. Scared to go and check the freaking AB dub. Instead, they want to listen to old songs and let's talk about the good times when we were a family unit. It ain't that way anymore. And you know what a bunch of us Gen Xers said? Fuck it. Do you? If the white boys and the rest at large can start this MGTOW thing, we can save ourselves as well. Go our own way by saving ourselves. And so many Gen Xers did this that it pushed on to Gen X and it's pushing on the millennials and it's pushing on to the alphas. That is what's going to bring masculinity back. The movement, the step in, instead of saying, oh no, you know, the white man is controlling our woman. The white man is controlling this to our woman. He's teaching our woman to hate us and disrespect us. No, you had a bunch of Gen Xers start movements to say, stand up to her, and if she ain't right, walk away. Go where you're celebrated. Go where your masculinity, your natural masculinity is celebrated. Go from where you don't have to put your head down like a boomer with a face diaper on, all worried about the cough, talking about I got to get my J&J, my Moderna, my Pfizer, the jab and that little blue pill. That's what y'all worried about as boomers. And everybody in the chat know what I'm talking about. Anybody in a predominantly black area, if you see boomers running around on the street right now, they be the only one with a freaking face diaper on. So yeah, it's that fear. That mindset, it's a wrap, J Speed. No matter what you do, I don't see you ever leaving that mindset because you believe in it, J Speed. You believe in this color stuff. You believe in standing up for a race of people that will not stand up for you. Versus saying, hey, best and the brightest, let's roll. Let's go with other people that are best and the brightest, who might not look like us, but got the same ideology. That's how it works over here, J Speed. You talk a lot about you're conservative. You're not. That's what conservatism is about. That whole I'm conservative, but I'm black first and all this. Yeah, nation. That's just communism with a bow tie and a bean pie in its hand. That's all it is. And no man, whether regardless of what generation they come from, is going to be able to lead powerful and have other men and especially women look up to him if they lack this stoicism. And that's what y'all lack, OG. So, you know, y'all keep walking around with your heads down, keep walking around with your face diaper on. It'll be all right. You know, we got this. We're going to pass it to the younger generations. We're going to keep training them to walk away. And yeah, whatever happens to the community happens. But keep putting in the work for the community and caping for Keisha there, J Speed. One.
All right.
Hold up.
That's time.
BGS the fuck out of here, make your goddamn videos on China. Did this mug say communism? Would you text your boomer buddy over here?
That's time. That's time.
Boomers,
That's time. All right. Now we go to the polls, and don't say shit about that damn noise because I don't know what it is, y'all. God damn it. I've been trying to. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know why it's doing it. It stops and then it starts again. God damn it. I don't know what it is. So now we go to the polls and see, we do the polls different now, y'all. In the right-hand corner of your screen there, you will see a blue box and it says who won the debate, OG or Trey. Put your votes in there if you haven't done it already. And while y'all are doing that, I'm going to run a few of my bullshit commercials. First and foremost, I'm running this one first. God damn it. Get on down there and check out my man, KIT, Brother Keep It Techie, on YouTube and keepittechie.com. And for those of you who do not know, KIT is the official timekeeper of the T.P.O.T debates. And also, if you want a good promo, if you want something for your website, for your webpage, or just plain old YouTube, you might want to go and check out this guy. Yeah, he does really, really good work. You look all around the internet, you will see that brother's work, Brother SKC. You can check him out at skc@skcwork.com. That's skc@skcwork.com if you need something done. And also, if you want to check out a very lively firebrand channel, you might want to go down and check out this guy.
You heard the voice, the voice. You know the name, the name. You've waited long enough. Little Big Nate, Big has arrived, and it's on. Let's go.
Yeah, get on down there and check that guy out too. You might recognize the voice on his promo. You might just recognize that voice. God damn it.
Open your mind.
Hey guys, T.P.O.T. on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
But you knew that already.
Peace, folks. Open your mind. Wednesday, we throw down in the digital square circle on Hours of Power debates. Thursday, we get at it with DXL, Dark Exodus Live. So come through, 9:30 p.m., right here on the TPOT YouTube page. You know.
Yeah. Get down there and check out all those people and subscribe to this goddamn channel too if you haven't done so already, Negroes. Looking at the poll right now, it's 41% for the OG, 59% for Brother Trey. We will be closing the poll at 12:30, so hurry up and get your damn votes in, Negroes. I don't know what y'all look like on time. Usually we go to the Q&A. I don't know what you look like on time, OG. I know you're busy over there.
Yeah, but I'm good. I got my staff working. I'm good.
How about you, Brother Trey?
Yeah, I got a little bit of time.
All right. Y'all know how we do it. If you wish to ask a question of my debaters, they must be super chatted or cash app, or I will not read them. And take a note from earlier confrontation with Brother Quincy X. Don't say nothing stupid, or I'll block your black ass. I'll block your black ass in a minute. And don't care if you don't like it. Don't care if you never come to this channel again. You don't fuck with the people in this square. You see this square? I think it's what is it? I don't know, 8 by 5, 9 by 6. Do not disrespect the people in that square. And you're damn sure don't fuck with me. I'm tired, you motherfuckers. Drove 9.5 hours through multiple monsoons. Don't get up on my channel talking shit. Goddamn Negroes. What's good, Brother Perfect Black, my Chi-Town brother in the house? Yeah, I know, Perfect Black. I've been doing it. I've been sticking them in and sticking them out, and the whole nine. The shit's still doing it. Maybe I just need to swap. Okay, let me swap that one. Yeah, I'm thinking it's that port. I think I may have a bad port. I think it's that port. I think that.
You say you put some pig on it?
Some what? You said pork. No, I said port.
I know what you said, man. I know what you said.
Oh, see, it's still doing it. Yeah, it's still doing it, Brother Perfect Black. It's still doing it, brother. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do something. I'm to fuck with it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like my screens? My screen connections? That's what you're talking about? Because I got two extra screens running off of this workstation. Because I got the I got the Dell M6 6800, the workstation, the big motherfucker. It should have run like 10 screens. God damn it! It might be that. What you think, brother KIT? Y'all better at this shit than I am, man. What do you think that shit is?
Yo, I don't know because it seemed like when Trey was talking earlier, it was coming off of his computer. So I don't know, man. I'm confused. I'm totally confused.
Goddamn boomers don't fucked up the boomer don't fucked up Trey shit. Trey, did you have a boomer working on your damn shit?
Man, I'm like, I don't have anything plugged in over here.
Hey, look, Theo, that's good, man. That they end abortion. That's good that they ended abortion in Texas. That's one of the things I think we should have ended a long time ago. You know, that's just where I am. This is what Trey don't understand is, believe it or not, we have more things in common. We just speak different and take different routes. But I'm not gonna give up on the black neighborhood, Trey. I can't. Wait a minute. I got this team uniform on. What the fuck you think I'm gonna do? Scrape it off? Die myself? I mean, what the fuck you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the best of us because I don't roll with the worst of us. I don't roll with them people you talk about.
One thing I will say though about this abortion law, I do hope that it encourages those to stop being as loose with their vagina.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, hopefully the clothes hanger, you know, abortions don't come back. But you know, there's so many ways of birth control. You know, you got the Plan B pill, and then you also got just closing your damn legs. You know, we know women control sex, not us. All they got to do is say no. I'm gonna be a virtuous woman.
Well, I ain't. You know, look. You can talk that shit all you want to. I ain't never seen no damn sperm get out of goddamn condom and duct tape. So you know what I mean, you can say what you want to say, goddamn. So you gonna have to hold some responsibility for that shit too. She can't get pregnant by goddamn. I understand she has all these different things that she can use. But wait a minute, brother. Think about what you just said. Now think about it. If I know a motherfucker was to go try to trick me one way or the other, and I'm gonna end up in the courtroom, and I'm gonna end up with child support and all that kind of shit, look, I'm gonna protect myself too.
I'm gonna walk away. I'm not gonna.
There you go, walk away. But what I'm saying, wait. Y'all act as is when you walk away. Wait. You know, when I first came to California, you go down in the courtroom, down in the family law, you hardly ever didn't see no Spanish people down there.
But that's what's
now you go there in 2021, they loaded down there, so they taking people down in the courtroom too. So don't think your ass bulletproof over there. Don't think you got kryptonite on your goddamn cake.
I see my brother. Jay Shine is in the house. Oh shit, brother Super Sly is in the house as well.
Great guys. Both of them are great guys.
Got the heavy.
I used to call Superfly all the time. I didn't know, you know, it was super, you know, I just call him Superfly.
Brother Super Sly, we're gonna do another music show next week, man. Hopefully you can come through, man. Next week, brother. If you can. Yeah, probably next Thursday, I think. Yeah.
Hey, but brother Trey, I didn't know who you were with the little dog on you. I'm for real. I want to look, man. Believe it or not, I remember when me and you was on O'Shea Channel. I remember, you know, back in the day, we was on O'Shea Channel about a year ago. And I mean, I've always agreed with some of your points, but I found it very, very curious that if I tell you the light is green and just because I'm a boomer, you go tell me it's red. That's what I ain't never been able to get with.
And I don't care about the boomer stuff, man. I think it's comedy. You know, like I know what happened in the crack era, man. My hands are knee deep in it. And I know y'all roll in it. And I know my role in it. I just own up to it. But you know,
I think we all up to it because we was out there, like you keep talking about the bean pies and all that kind of stuff, brother. But you know, we was going into Jordan Down, we was going into them in Brooklyn, New York, you know, trying to do something. You know, how many brothers you think we might have saved who think like you today?
Well, I'm glad you saved the brothers. I'm just mad at you for saving them strags.
No, listen what I just said. It was the sisters who was raising the strategy by seeing a guy clean white shirt, shiny shoes, didn't do drugs, and they're trying to improve on the community, that she seen something potentially for her son who might be end up to be like you, my brother, sent to an Ivy League college, who makes over $90,000 to $100,000 a year. If it wasn't, so you got to understand, just like I try to use that Titanic thing, everybody who was on that ship didn't have the same opportunities. And so there are survivors in them communities you talking about. If you look at Malcolm X, he was a survivor of that community, and some he dictated, some he was the author of it. But look what he was able to do, and not only able to do as an individual, but was able to be the representative of the Nation of Islam to pull some of them strag women that you don't forget about, to make them cover up, to make them put something on their head, to make them go in the kitchen and cook, make them go in there and teach homeschool their children. So,
hey, I'm with Theo on those women though, OG, man. No abortions, evictions, unemployment extension removed. Yes, winter is here. I'm like, open the gate for the barbarians, just like January 6th at the Capitol. Open the gate and let the barbarians in. Them women, oh well. They should, if they didn't save themselves, too bad.
The polls are closing in 10 minutes. The polls are closing in 10 minutes.
Think about
Cast
this.
your vote.
Think about
Cast
what you're
your
saying.
vote.
I understand you have this thing is there's a bag of snakes and only one is poison. You were trying to tell me, well, I'm not gonna put my hand in there and say and try to pull out the unpoisoned one because I might get bit by it. So that shows me. Wait. That shows me that you have a lot more fear in you than I ever had in me, because I have always faced my fears: police, people, drug dealers. Come on. Now, let's be honest now. Let's be honest.
If there was 10 snakes in there and it was the community AB dubs, 9 of them snakes would be poisonous.
No, that's the way you look at it. See, I'm no. Listen what I'm just saying. Look what I'm saying. You the type of brother who looks at a glass of water, and the only thing you can see is half empty, and I see it as being half full. See, when you look at it, wait, listen, my brother. When you see it as half empty, it's going down. When I see it as half full, that means it's been refreshed again. It's coming up. So we go through these periods, my brother. We go through this period. I mean, if you talk to some of the people way back in the day and they were talking about that me and you will be debating on this issue of the community and the black people, that we will like I just give up. Look, man, there are some people you don't have to give up. They don't give up on themselves. You ain't dealing with them. I'm talking about the kids who might come out of that community, who think like you, who can raise our nation to a higher way of thinking, a higher way of doing.
Lift the United States up, bro.
But what I'm trying to say, brother, the ones you talking about your father and stuff in the service, you know where they got them from? They got them from that same community, brother. Went over there and did a great job. They got them from the same community that you shit on now. And then went over there and got, they got them from that community. They didn't go in the middle class and get them, brother. Brother, they didn't go in the middle class and get them brothers. I came up in them kind of neighborhood and see them brothers coming back wearing them a uniform proudly. That's what I'm saying. I came up in them that way that I see them brothers wearing them uniform proud. Matter of fact, it's probably the first time they ever had a uniform on, but they came from that same neighborhood.
Cats don't even respect the uniform anymore, man. These dudes.
Well, you know why? You know why?
Because they ain't patriotic. Because they raised.
No. See. First thing. A child can tell when it's being treated wrong, bro.
Who's been treated wrong?
A child. I say a child. Listen what I just said. A child. Okay, so why is it? Wait. Let me ask you a question. Why is banks like all the banks getting? The government's coming along and people are suing the banks for redlining.
I don't care because the banks are giving me mad money.
Yeah, that's good.
I just bought
Look.
I love the banks right now.
You see, this is why I know. This is why I know that you're not as conservative as you say you want to be.
Really?
Think about it. Think about what it is. Think about this. Wait, brother. Brother. Think about this, brother. Brother, think about this.
I'm talking capitalism, J Speed. You're talking socialism.
Okay. So let me ask you a question then. Do you live in a social universe?
J Speed, I live in a capitalist.
I asked you a question, brother. I ain't asked you to reflect on it. I asked you, did you live in a social universe?
It makes no sense.
A social planet.
That's a boomer question, J Speed.
No, man, just ask you a question. Do you live on a planet to produce its water for you? Do you live on a planet that the sun comes up? Do you live on a planet that the moon comes up and give you melatonin at nighttime that you want more of because you're a little too light? That you want more of? Do you live on that type of planet? That's a social planet, brother.
J Speed, we live. J Speed, we live in a capitalist country. All right.
You know what I can say good about the Gen X's? My son was born in 1976, and my other son was born in 1978, and my other son was born in 1984. Yes, I can say a lot of good things about them young men that I raised who stepped into life by my example, never bringing loose women around him, never having drugs in his face, never having alcohol in their face, and set their example. Now, they are the ones who had to choose and what they had to do in their life when it comes to them and their family. And I produced some beautiful children with my mindset, my brother, that don't look at anyone and fear anyone. And if they do, they face their fears because that's what their father taught them how to do. So yes, my sons are I would say A1 citizens of this country. And even though they might disagree with some of the things that I say, but they still have enough respect and enough knowledge and enough understanding that it wasn't all downhill before they came into existence. There are things that they are privy to now that we had to work hard as boomers to make sure it was in place. And that's what generation do to the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. So yes, me and my sons have debates just like me and this brother right here. But they know in the end of the day, who they are and knowledge of self. And they ain't gonna never let nobody think they better than them. They ain't gonna never let nobody try to hold them back. And the most important thing that I taught my sons was this. What somebody think about you is not your reality, it's their reality. So
Good
yes,
shit.
I do have great things to say about my sons.
Good shit. Shout out. Excuse me, y'all. Shout out to Lady Nicer with the $5 super chat. She says, can OG say something good about Gen X and Trey say something good about boomers? And you know when you drop coins on this platform, Lady Nicer, you get this. I appreciate you dropping your hard-earned coins on this platform. Thank you very much, Lady Nicer. So how about that? Can the OG say something good about Gen X? And well, I think he kind of just did. I think he just did. Can you say something nice about the boomers, Brother Trey? And by the way, the polls are closing in 3 minutes. The polls are closing in 3 minutes. Cast your vote if you have not already done so.
Yo. Am I live?
Yeah, you there. Go ahead,
Okay.
get it in. If you had been a boom, you would have known you was alive.
Go ahead, you good.
It got all quiet. But yeah, well, one thing I will say about boomers for the most part is boomers aren't down with the destruction of what's happening to the inner cities right now. These killing of these kids, this loose gunplay, the hyper gang violence going on. The boomers respected the G code, just like we did, and that carries forth going into how we see what's going on in these communities now. I say, I'm like, me, I don't give a damn really what happens to community. But what does hit me is I hate seeing these things happen to the kids. That's why I don't do debates and I don't do streams about the kids, because when I see this stuff happen to these kids, I couldn't be no cop because, man, I catch one of these dudes that killed like a 6 or 7 year old girl in some crazy shooting. Hey, he ain't making it to the squad car if I arrest him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, brother Big Nate, I appreciate that, man. When you see Nate the Third, man, tell him I appreciate that, man. That's because you know you know why he liked my part of the interview the best, man. Because Xavier is fucking hilarious. But anyway, let me see. Shout out to my man Perfect Black, my Chi-Town brother, for the $5 super chat. He says, I have my disagreement with Trey, but he is right about his critique about the boomers. They set Gen Xers out to dry and terribly unprepared. I appreciate that, brother Perfect Black. You know, when you drop coins on this platform, you get this. I appreciate you dropping your hard-earned coins on this platform. Appreciate that, brother Perfect Black. Don't seem like y'all got no damn questions for my debaters, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to do this here. Well, let me ask my debaters, because I always do this. This is kind of a formality. Do y'all mind if I bring some people up or no?
Most
I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
I'm an old ass person.
Well, I always ask. That's part of the deal. That's part of the deal.
Brother X, if they start talking too much, I just take the batteries out of my hearing aid, and I won't be able to hear them. And y'all have to answer their shit. So bring them on up here.
So y'all know what to do if you want to come through. It's Prophet of Thought at yahoo.com. That's Prophet of Thought, one word, no caps, at yahoo.com. Y'all know I don't drop the link in the chat anymore because Negroes act the damn fool. So if you wish to come through, hit me up with an email and I will send you the link. Plus, if I send you the link and somebody end up with it that I don't want it, I know who gave it to them and your ass will never come up on the channel again, ever. So there is that.
Hey, Brother X.
Yeah,
Brother X.
Brother KIT.
I actually got a question for Trey.
Go ahead. You got it.
And this is like I heard you say something in the debate or whatever, and it was dealing with you basically called it the jab or whatever. Now and I just want to know what your stance is and why you relate that to conservatism as far as getting a vaccination for something that's causing a global pandemic. And this is just, I'm just asking the question so I can get some understanding of your thought process behind why you would say something like that.
It's all fake, keep it techie. It's all bullshit. It's all a big hoax, a big lie to usher in Marxism and communism around the globe, to create a global reset. Take a look at what's going on around you, man. And you know, the simplest thing. Why can I walk in a restaurant with a face diaper on and sit down, open my mouth and eat? That's simple. I don't even need to go any deeper than that.
I get that, but happened? I mean, I got family that didn't pass.
What happened to the flu?
You know, behind this.
What happened to the flu, bro?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you were in the military as well, just like me. And I mean, what happened to anthrax? I mean, I know you got that shot series for that.
We don't get a flu vaccine, bro.
Let me ask you a question, and this is to everybody who might be in the chat room. I'm gonna pick it back on his question to you. Now, I'm one of them brothers who haven't had a cold in 40 years. Matter of fact, I'm on my 3rd day water fast. I haven't eaten anything in 3 days, and you can see how energetic I am. I'll probably take this into 14 days.
Damn it, we got another something in common, J Speed.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Now, anybody who have had family pass, well, there's over 200,000 deaths of the flu each year. That's not the numbers we have. So we can't say it's the flu. If it is, it's a different strain of the flu. Let's just say it's a different strain of the flu. I'm not telling anybody to go out there and do anything because I call it the macaroni virus because I keep changing the cheese on it. But what I can tell you, I have seen people cough up stuff that have never coughed up stuff like this ever in their life before. And for us to say that this is, I mean, it ain't real or it is real. When you coughing up something that you ain't never coughed up before and you getting sick and people dying from it, then you got to understand whatever it is, it's something. We can't act as if it's nothing. And like in the state of California, you talking about the boomers. You talking about the boomers. Wait. You talking about the boomers. I know how to get rid of it, but you talk about the boomers. I talked about it before it even hit the planet.
But why did death rate not change, OG, from 2020 to 2019 to 2020 to 20?
Again, there's over 200-some thousand people die from the flu each year.
OG, the death rate didn't change, bro. The numbers.
Okay,
are right.
Again, I say it again. There's over 200,000, right? Mm-hmm. There's over 200,000 deaths from the flu each year.
Yeah.
Where's our numbers at now for the people who die from complication of colds?
Where's the flu? Okay, I just got a question. Why are the symptoms for freaking the Delta, the Delta Airlines, the same as the common cold? Why are the symptoms the same?
Because let me tell you why the same. See, if you've been, brother, I came into the YouTube street as an herbalist. Okay, so what you got to understand is,
what is that herbalist got to do with
No. Let me finish it. Let me finish before you start goddamn buck dancing on me.
Man, I don't, bro. There's nothing you can say, JSP. Don't even waste your.
All right,
man.
hold on before y'all go. Hold on before y'all go.
Yeah.
The vote is in, the polls are closed. It's 43% for the OG, 57% for Brother Trey. That is
good
the final
debate,
tally.
Brother Trey.
That is the final tally.
Good debate. Good win.
It was fun, man.
Hey, good debate, good win. I hope that mantle on your damn computer don't haunt you at night saying, God damn it, I beat OG. He gonna whoop my ass. No. But good win. But I want you to understand something, brother, that we have over 2 billion. I want you to understand that we ain't debating no more. We was picking back on.
Wrong one, J Speed. You talking to a brother that can do math.
Okay. Good. Well, keep your math. Look.
Bro.
I know where you at right now is 12 o'clock, right?
I've been in a dengue outbreak, malaria outbreaks.
Let me ask you something, brother. But you ain't gonna let me get this in. Come on now, why you don't want me to say this? See, this is the greatest thing. Why? Wait. Maybe somebody else might want to hear this.
But when you went through all that, you said you went through malaria and all that stuff, didn't you?
Only scared dudes are scared of a bug. That's it.
No, I'm just saying. No.
Where'd the flu go?
I'm just saying, bro.
A man is not scared of a bug. A man is not scared of a cold. A man goes out and does what he needs to do, regardless.
Not reckless.
Why does
my brother?
Y'all leave out your house every day.
So you don't believe that the military? You don't believe that the military
house every day. Y'all leave out your house every day. Why aren't you drop dead in the street yet? I mean, use some logic for this. Don't ask me these simple questions and stuff that came off of CNN.
But can I just finish what I was saying, brother? Let me get this in. Let me get this in. There's 2 billion. There's 2 billion viruses on this planet.
Oh God!
All right. Let me finish. And it don't make sense to you because you don't understand. You know the mind. Wait. I ain't scared. I'm just scared, brother. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people out there now. I'm talking to the people out there because I'm asking. Can I answer his question? Hey, brother, can you ask me the question? Because he ain't gonna let me get it in unless you ask me.
Man.
Brother, can you ask me the question? Why did you have people who passed from this virus that they're having out here?
You had people with diabetes, hypertension, the flu, pneumonia.
That's what I'm finna break down, brother. If you let me get it in. If you let me get it in, I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay. I'm not scaring you. I'm just gonna break it in. Let me break it in.
If you get sick and die, you get sick and die.
My brother. Hey, brother X. Brother X. AIDS is not the same. Wait. AIDS is not the same as it was when Magic came out. You know why? The body immune system. Listen to what I'm just saying. The body immune system, as it goes through your body, it breaks everything down to the common cold. As your immune system build, you have cold symptoms. Think about all these viruses that we have on this planet. It always breaks down to cold symptoms. Like even you AIDS. What did it do? People that never died from AIDS, they died from complications of symptoms like flus. You see what I'm saying? Infection.
Boomers, man. Y'all believe anything that's affecting young dudes.
It's not about believing anything. I studied under some of the greats, Dick Gregory, Dr. Sabi, and Dr. Goff.
Y'all scared, man.
That's not look, bro. I help people all the time. I have to look, brother. I help people all the time. I help people all the time.
Hey, I ain't scared. I help
man. People all the time.
Man, and I ain't scared of no freaking cold.
I know you're not.
DJ Speed, I ain't been sick.
Okay, good, but good, but listen. Okay, just because you ain't been sick and I ain't been sick, brother, that don't mean that everybody's eating like you. Everybody's eating like you. Everybody's exercising like you. Everybody's taking care of their body like you. When you already have ailments, the body is weak, and so when something can come into your body and take over it.
J Speed, I left it out. But American black men are the laughing stocks of the world right now with all this scared of a freaking cold business. Niggas is the only ones still running around for the most part in stores with face diapers on.
In California's a law. In California's a law.
What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Yo, I live in Nevada. I live in Nevada, and it's mandatory to wear a fucking mask. What are you talking about?
I just been through both of y'all states, and I didn't put shit on.
Well, that's you. I'm just telling you what it is. You saying that you saying that it's only black. You saying that it's only black men. It's not just black men. What are you talking about?
Are they gonna pull a whip out and beat you? Are they gonna put a knee on the back of your neck?
Nobody is scared. Quit putting fear. Quit putting fear
with a face diaper on.
Like the motherfucker's scared. Ain't nobody scared. I done been through the worst just like you, nigga. I done been through the worst just like you, nigga.
But I'm scared of a bug. Take that fucking mask.
I done been through the worst like you, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
For all these people who have lost people in their family from this, whatever it is, I apologize for his ignorance, not knowing and understanding.
I know in certain places here.
Niggas sound like bitches. That's what I mean right there. I was nice during the
But you the one can't get one. That's the problem. You say we sound like bitches, but you the one can't get one. Not in the United States anyway.
Places
you gotta chill with them.
They will not let you come in there if you don't have a mask on. So you have to go shop somewhere else. You have to go eat somewhere else. I mean, here in North Carolina and in New York City too. I just left New York City. I was in New York City for like 4 days. Certain places, if you ain't got that mask on, they turn your ass right around and say you can't come in here.
Why not just go somewhere else? Go somewhere else. I put a mask on when? Wear no goddamn mask.
You didn't wear a mask when you came to California?
No, I did not put a fucking mask on in California. Picked up 4 fucking loads there. All up and down the state. I didn't even have one in my damn truck. Grab your nuts, grab your balls, do what the fuck you want to do, and stop being little bitches scared of wearing a face diaper. That shit is basic.
Okay.
A face diaper.
I wonder who you talking to like that. Because you talking to me like that.
So goddamn scared.
Yeah.
You got niggas in the chat talking about he a super spreader. Listen, sounding like Don Lemon and shit. King to God, you got a white man at home in the bed next to you because you sound like a little bitch, bro. God damn, when the niggas get so weak? Guess what? If they make you wear a mask, if they try to go somewhere else, it's that easy.
Hey, check this out.
So basically, you saying I'm a bitch because I took the smallpox vaccination when I went to Afghanistan.
Come on, bro.
I'm a bitch when I took the fucking anthrax.
You a scary little bitch.
Bro, you a bitch, motherfucker.
If you wear a face diaper,
with that shit, bro. You better chill out with that shit. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you wear a face diaper, bro. You scared, man. That's it. Be a man.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Oh God.
Yeah, if I'm scared.
Lord, see, see.
Now we going somewhere. Now we going somewhere else. Hold on.
You need to quit being disrespectful. I know that.
Now we going. Now we going somewhere else, man.
Nah, I'm just saying you better quit being disrespectful.
Nigga, guess what? This is how men talk.
Nah, you call.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. If you
Camera
get
up.
your head licked,
Camera up.
Bro,
now you talking about man talking about not being scared, but he do all his stuff but don't camera up.
We going somewhere else now, man. I mean, come on, man. We going
No, but
somewhere
think about
totally
this.
different.
I guess I'm a bitch, nigga.
We going somewhere else now. I mean, we done from the shot to now everybody's scared and all this kind of nonsense. Now we calling names and shit.
Playing these fucking games online, nigga.
hey nigga, get the fuck off of here then. If you
Nigga,
wanna
I
wear
ain't
a
scared,
mask, wear
nigga.
a
I'm not
mask.
running. I'm not
Why
running
you
from you.
wearing
I
a
don't know who
mask?
the fuck you is, nigga. I don't know
Why
you
you
from a
wearing a
can of
mask
paint,
then?
nigga.
Why you
Cause I
wearing a
wear
mask?
cause I wear a fucking mask.
There
I
you
want
go,
to
you
wear
good.
the
That's
mask.
it. Cool. You wear your mask. I don't wear a mask. That's it. Case closed.
Okay. Well, don't call me no bitch. That's all I'm saying.
You asked me.
Cause
You
I'm
said you
wearing
think I'm
one.
a bitch because you wear a mask. I said yes. I think niggas are scared as fuck. They wear masks. And that goes for J Speed too. Not just you.
Hey, look here,
Well, I
look
think
here,
you a
look
bitch
here.
for
I'm trying to protect the
tough
old
online.
people.
I
I'm
think you
trying
a
to
bitch for
protect the
talking
old
tough
people. How about the
online.
old people? How about the old people? So it is not for you. How about the old people that you might give something? You might be a carrier. Let me ask you a question. How about the old people? Do you have old people that you go around like that?
Yes, I do. I don't put the shit on.
All right, I got you.
I mean, do y'all what do y'all want to take it? Do y'all want to take it to like Chinese communism? Is that what y'all want? Do y'all want them to have full control over your life?
Okay.
Like, why the fuck ain't you
just like
dead?
I just say, just like I just say,
31 people in your house. Why ain't you dropping dead?
Say what?
Why ain't you dropping dead, J Speed? You ain't got on no mask, and you got 31 people in your
again.
crib.
Look, again. Oh, so you ask me a question, you gonna answer it?
Go for it.
Okay. Number one, with me, I have been in herbals for all my life. That's number one.
What I ask you, bro.
Okay, I'm finna ask you a question. You asked me why I wasn't dropping dead. All right.
You got 31 people in your crib.
Yeah. No, I got 27. Okay.
J Speed, come on.
I got 27.
Why ain't you dropping dead, bro?
I ain't dropping dead because I live a almost as far as when it comes to dietary, herbals, and what I eat, when I associate myself with mentally, spiritual, and physically, that's why I'm not dropping dead. Because I don't have no ailments. I don't have no Alzheimer's. I don't have no high blood pressure. You understand what I'm saying?
Cool.
But the people I go around, wait a minute, the people I go around, the people I go around might be weaker. Their system might be weaker.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hey,
Go
keep
ahead.
it techie, bro. I ain't got no beef with you, bro. It ain't directed towards you, man. All right. I ain't got no beef with you. All right. We cool. I'm not directing it towards you. You asked me a specific question regarding this whole shit, and I gave you my opinion, bro. It ain't directed at you.
Yeah, man, don't be up here disrespecting my damn timekeeper, goddammit. Don't be disrespecting my fucking timekeeper, motherfuckers.
Nah, you good, bro.
Be disrespecting.
You want my
Hey,
opinion?
hey, your boy Donald Trump wore a mask. You remember that?
Goddammit.
And he still caught the shit.
Well, I was only asking because you was in
And
the
he's a
military.
conservative, so conservatives can't catch the shit.
You was in the military. I was in the military, and one thing they did in the military, they always gave us stuff to try to prevent us from getting sick or whatever. And I know in a lot of cases, you know, it don't always work, or it end up people getting on having to get disability and all that stuff or whatever. But at the end of the day, it was always some type of prevention. And maybe this shit is not as bad as the way it's being portrayed in the media. But I look at it like when we got the anthrax shot, like when I remember when I went, we got that shit hadn't been fully tested, but the military was getting it. I know you probably got it. I got like the first couple series of the anthrax vaccination. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just curious as what you thought as far as I mean, do you even care about preventative stuff? Because I mean, yeah, it's the same. I look at it the same way as working out every day. It's preventative. It's a way to keep your body healthy.
Well,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, take it.
if you
I
want
don't
to
know.
talk military,
That's all I want. That's all I was asking.
If we take it to military time and we look at all the freaking just obvious bullshit going on with this, I spent 4 years in Afghanistan. Every single day over there, I took a hydrochloroquine pill, something that's been approved since 1955. Then all of a sudden, last year, you can't even say it online and you get censored.
You just said it.
But last year, JP, when 45 was in office, you couldn't say it, even though we took it every single day of our lives in Afghanistan. All of a sudden, it's unsafe. All of a sudden, we can't say it. Are you gonna? You gotta sit here and say, okay, I'm just gonna accept what they do. I'm just gonna accept 9/11 was real. I'm just gonna accept.
Hey Trey, I got one of your boys from Afghanistan right here at my house who did 5 tours. And so when you was talking about the throwaway people and I'm trying to save people, he did 5 tours over there, brother. He didn't come back right. But he's living in my house now and he's functioning. Matter of fact, he helps me every day. And so, you know, I see you want to throw away a lot of stuff, man. You want to throw away, you want everything perfect in life, but
Man,
life is not like that.
Bets, J Speed. I take.
I got one in my house, and he get on this mic right now, and he get on this mic right now and tell you what I have did for him since he been in this house. I got him off the meds. I got him into some different type of stuff. And his family appreciate me because the veteran hospital that you speak so highly of, I tell you what, they treated this guy like a dog.
Bro, I ain't never spoke highly of no veterans hospital, JP.
Okay.
Hold on.
I agree with you there, though.
Hold on a second. Speaking of vets, my man BMT, appreciate that $2 super chat. He said, I was given the H1 and the C19 shot before it came out. I appreciate that $2 super chat, brother BMT. You know, when you drop coins on this platform, you get this. I appreciate you dropping your hard-earned coins on this platform. So how about that? How about that, though, Trey? Before I don't want to interrupt Brother KIT, but how about that, Brother Trey? All the vaccinations that they give you in the military, are you now against those vaccinations?
No, because here's the deal. Those were vaccinations. What's in the jab is not a vaccination. It's the mRNA. It's not even a live sample of something because they've never isolated a sample of that bug because it doesn't exist. So all they did was put some synthetic freaking bit of spike protein in your veins. It ain't going in my veins. I done had enough shots. Everything I took, smallpox, anthrax, polio, I didn't take that varicella. I was too old. But all those have live samples in it. So no, I have not been sick. 99.002 for people. No, excuse me, 99.998 for my age range, my body type, my health factor. I like those odds a whole lot better than sticking my hand in that jar with them snakes. But here's the deal. What's wrong with us? What is wrong with brothers who rock like we rock? We say, you know what? And this is where I'm wondering how I'm getting so much pro-black right now than everybody else. I don't remember, but I know what happened during Tuskegee. My dad knows all too well about Tuskegee. He avoided it, luckily. But Tuskegee went on for 40 years and was led by A.B. Dub. 40 years in injecting black men with syphilis. And no, that's why, no, I do not trust anything they want to stick in a brother's arm. Hell to the no. Especially with the main ones leading it is white liberals. Your boy Malcolm told you about them, freaking J. Speed.
You got something wrong, though. They didn't inject syphilis in brothers. What they did was when the brothers had syphilis, they told them they was giving them the shot. What they was giving them was sugar water. So they didn't inject them. They were just not treating them. So that was a difference between injecting them and not treating them.
Evil versus evil.
No, what I'm trying to say is you go give facts, give it out right. Okay, I don't want you to be misled.
Right, my bad on the facts. But our government was still willing to do that. You think they changed? You think them Democrats changed?
Hell no. And them Republicans need you got to understand there's two wings. There's two wings on a bird, brother, and they're both flying in the same direction.
That was
Look,
the
look.
Democrats
Yeah,
that did that.
let me say this
I'm
because
not
I gotta
playing
go to.
politics,
I got a
JC.
mercy. I gotta go to, and I know you're gonna let me get it in because you gotta go to the mercy.
Now
I
you
got a
trust
mercy. I gotta go to. I know you're gonna let me get
Okay.
this in. The only difference between Democrat and Republican, Democrats want to kill you in the stomach. Republicans want to kill you in the chair. They want to kill you after you're born. Democrats want to kill you before you're born. Same technology, brother.
So why trust the jab?
I say I don't trust neither one of them.
You took it? Did you take it?
Take what?
The jab.
I don't take no goddamn jab, man. You look, I look better than you, younger than you, and I damn sure can run faster than you, and I damn sure can go faster than you when it comes to any art of fight. And I guarantee you couldn't stay. Even on a basketball court, you couldn't stay with me. I didn't take no jab, brother. I don't take no jabs. I don't take no shots.
Thank you, J Speed.
But
I'm like you.
I still give other people the right. Wait a minute. I understand the way I live, the way I carry myself. Everybody's not eating like me, eating 75% vegetables and 25% meat if I ever eat meat. I know people are not eating like that. I know they eating everything across McDonald's, Burger King, Carl's Jr., any goddamn thing. I know their immune system is tore up. So I know that the things that affect them won't affect me because the way their immune system is. But I ain't gonna act like I'm Stevie Wonder and blind and say ain't no shit out there just because I'm not getting infected.
Well, J Speed, I say this. If everybody does like us, eats like us, because I eat just like you. I treat my body the same way you treat yours. And guess what?
Yeah, I got Sky Hook, Roscoe. I got Sky Hook. I was talking to Roscoe. He was talking about my fadeaway jump. I got Sky Hook.
Why isn't preventative get your body right?
But we're at the moment now, brother. See, the thing about it is we're at the moment now. We're at the moment now where people in the near future, I will hope they strive for to perfect their diet and what they eat. Stop eating hybrid foods and start eating real food. Stay on an alkaline diet. Not an acid diet. I would have hoped that people would do that, but we ain't there yet. And until they get there, if there's something can help them along to get there, then we can't just throw it out the door, brother.
J-Speed, the hospitals aren't full in Texas, bro. They practically empty. Why aren't people dying in the streets here? The streets again.
You wait till fall coming down. I'm gonna make a prediction right on your show. T.O.P. Hey, T.O.P. I'm gonna make a prediction on your show.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, here's the prediction so everybody know that I'm saying it. All right. Right here, I'm saying it on your show live. When the fall comes in and the winter come in, you gonna have some people in America very upset because you know what? The stuff that they did shooting their arm is not gonna protect them. It's all about diet. I understand that what you're saying, brother. But what I am trying to tell you, anything that can help you to get to that point where you can change your diet, then we have to open them doors too. We don't just close the door because it don't affect you.
I'm 100% with you on that. I'm just saying, where are the dead people in Texas?
They ain't gonna be dead. They ain't gonna be dead till the fall come in. The fall and winter. That's my prediction. Hey, that's my prediction. T.O.P. Then when the fall and winter come in, this country gonna be turned upside down.
The reason ain't a lot of dead people in the street is because the state of Texas is 51% vaccinated with at least one of the doses of the shot.
What's that got to do with anything? Why ain't the other half dying in the streets then?
It don't affect everybody in the same way. You gotta understand.
Man, y'all gonna rationalize.
Well, you got the habit to die from it, don't you?
Yeah,
don't
that's
you
right.
Habit.
Okay, why are these people that got the jab dying? Why are they the main ones in the hospital with the Delta?
No.
Well, they say the shot doesn't keep you from getting it. They just say that it lessens the likelihood of you being killed.
Then. That's not a vaccine. That's a therapeutic.
Well, but some people, when you agree with some people need therapeutic if their body immune system is not in the condition it should be.
Not that. No, not an mRNA.
Well, what would you give them?
Yeah, they didn't say the vaccine would keep you from catching it or keep it from killing you. They say that the likelihood of it killing you is lessened if you have the vaccine.
But you can't throw that out there though like that. With the as far as people dying or whatever. I mean, it's just, people getting it. because the flu shot, people get the flu shot and still get the flu.
Yeah,
So that's not
where's the flu? I'm still wondering, where is the flu? How do we go from 37 million cases to 1,800?
Yeah, because my wife gets a flu shot every single year, and last year she got the flu. She caught the flu after she had already got the flu shot. She gets a flu shot every year. So I mean, these things don't keep you from getting it.
What vaccine? The flu isn't. The flu shot isn't a vaccine.
Yeah, but it's supposed to keep you from dying from it, right?
But it's not a vaccine.
It's supposed to keep it from. Supposed to keep it from killing you.
What other vaccine that is given? They tell you, oh, you might still get the disease. More than likely, you're gonna get it.
One is not approved yet.
Which vaccine?
The one is not. Wait a minute. The one is not approved yet. And you know this thing they're giving out is not approved.
All these years, all these shots we've been getting. Which vaccine did they tell you that with?
I didn't know. I come from midwives because you know I'm a boomer. I come from the midwives. So you know we didn't get no shots. We didn't get no shots. My children didn't get no shots.
But we can't go past what he said. No,
I know,
man.
Hey, but I gotta go. TP gotta make sure people in the bed at 10 o'clock.
The flu shot is a vaccine.
TLP.
What are you talking about?
Right.
You can't.
I got
it.
Look, man, I appreciate you. You know, I try to keep my word. And look, my brother, it was a great debate.
Thank you, OG.
I think we we didn't get hitting each other across the head and mad at each other, want to kill each other and all that kind of stuff. I like that type of debate. And when I win, I win. When I lose, I lose. I don't have no complaints about it. And then I give it to the man. You know, I raise man. Just same way when I box. When I won, I won. When I lost, I lost. And then I just say it was a good debate. Regardless of what happened in the debate, I got to get my mindset out there in the air. And even though some of the people voted against me, you can't say some of the things I said that make you think. And that's all what I'm about.
All right. Well, some people voted for you too now. So
yes, sir.
They with you.
Thank you for all the people who did.
They with you. And shout out to Brother Super Sly for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that, Brother Super Sly. When you drop coins on this platform, you get this. I appreciate you dropping your hard-earned coins on this platform. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, because I got the shot. All right, I got the shot in April. All right. I haven't had any side effects from it. So far, so good. I haven't caught it. Have been tested negative for it. And I don't know if the shots protected me or not because I didn't have it before. The reason why I got it is because I come into contact with my nephews and my grandchildren and people like that. And I'm in a lot of places. I go a lot of places. I'm in different states. I travel. Just got back from New York City. So that's why I got it. I got the shot because I do a lot of shit. I'm up and down this East Coast all the time. And, I come in contact with my grandbabies and shit like that. So I didn't do it for me. I did it for them because I wasn't that fearful of having it. I mean, even though like 7 people in my family had it. All right. 7 people in my family had it. 2 of them had it really, really bad where they had to be hospitalized. Fortunately, nobody died. All right. No one died. But, I took it because of my grandkids. Because, like I said, I come in contact with a lot of people, a lot of different type of people from all over the East Coast. And like I said, I travel back and forth to New York quite a bit. And New York is like a hot spot. So, I wanted to at least try to protect myself so I can protect, the little ones that I come in contact with. That's why I got it. Not because I was
as well.
Yeah, not because I was afraid or no shit like that. But, I do a lot of shit. I'm all over the place, man. I work in different states. I travel up and down different states. And, ain't no telling what I'm coming in contact with. And I just didn't want to be able to pass that shit on like to my babies, my grandbabies. I didn't, I wanted to try to keep myself healthy and safe for them. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
I got it. I got it for different reasons. I come October 1st, well, I work a government contract. So come October 1st, we have to have it in order to continue the contract. So and that's you know, in line with the military as well.
Yeah,
because they have to have it by October 1st, the end of the fiscal year. So,
and it was me. I just quit. And it's a choice. If y'all want to do it, do it. I just say,
he said just quit.
yeah, I would quit. I would walk the fuck away. Just like I said, I don't go in places that require jabs. I don't go in places that require masks. What's the point?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, this vaccine has been out for what? How many months? I don't even know. And I wasn't gonna take it either until I mean, I either I'm gonna pay my bills, you know what I'm saying, or you know, I mean, not pay my bills or get the shot. So I just chose to go down and take the shot. But whatever. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked at it like any other vaccination I've taken in the military.
What's in it? Keep
so
it
it is what it is. What's that?
What's in it?
He said, "What's in it?"
Oh, I'm serious. I mean, what's in it?
I don't know.
You might want to look it up. What's in there, man? That shit ain't going anywhere. Not my body, man. I done been through all kinds of hell. If I'm going out, I'm going out. That's
yeah.
it.
I still don't know what's in the anthrax shot that I took as well. So I mean,
live anthrax.
It is what it is.
What's in the flu shot? Daggone 4 times
influenza. Yeah, I get you.
From a chicken flu, daggone from a chicken, and all these cells and like wheat germ and all that stuff. It's live. It's live. But in the jab, you know what I'm saying? Take a look at what's in there. That it's not. There's no isolated freaking cell of the freaking daggone bug. I mean, I just I don't go. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but what I am, I was very close to being, a biochemist and went through it a lot and it did not make any sense. So I started digging into it further and ain't nothing going in my body. I don't get sick. I just don't. I was in 46 states last year, all doing the jab, all doing the freaking hoax, no mask, 46 states, 8 Canadian provinces, Mexico, Honduras. I was there. No mask, no jab, no cold, not even a sniffle. And oh yeah, I don't watch TV. But but here's the choice. Everybody has their own free will to make a choice. But here's the only thing: the only side that's acting all nuts about it is the left. Everybody on the right is like, look, do you? If you want to take it, take it. If you don't, don't.
Yeah. Yeah, well, me, I got beat in the head a lot. Boy, I got beat in the head because my daughter's a nurse. And she was like, "Oh, Dad, you're old. You need to take it. Because if you don't, you'll get it and you might die." My daughter was like, beat me in the head about it too. Like, I have a lot of pressure, man. I have a lot of pressure coming from all sides. And she was like, "Oh, Dad, you need to take it. Because you don't take it, you catch it, you might die." I was like, I just let them convince. But I had talked to a lot of people too. I talked to a lot of doctors in real life. I had talked to a lot of doctors online. Because that's what we do here. I talked to a few doctors on YouTube, had them on my channel. And, I saw how many people, when it first broke, I said, well, I'm going to decide whether or not I take the shot. I have to wait and see how many people fall dead from that motherfucker first. All right. So I waited and waited and waited. And then it finally came around to my time for me to take it. And like I said, I had talked to a few doctors. In person, I had talked to a few doctors online. Had my daughter beat me in the head. And then on top of that, I thought about my grandbabies. I wanted to be healthy and alive for them. So, when I came down to the general consensus, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and take it. So that's all my reasons, like kind of bundled up into one. It was multiple reasons. There's a lot of shit going on to make me do it. And my daughter played a big part in it. She did. She played a big part in that. She's like, "Oh, Dad, you need to take it. You're old. If you get it, you'll probably die." I'm like, thanks for the vote of confidence, there, child. But yeah, man, and I've had it. I don't feel bad. I haven't gotten sick. But I don't have a lot of contact with people anyway. I have more contact with people when I travel. Like I said, I just got back from New York tonight. All right. I just got back about 4 hours ago, just pulled into my driveway. But far as working, I don't have a lot of contact with people because I work with things. I don't work with people. I work on machinery. I work on commercial generators, power equipment, skid steers, shit like that, motorcycles. We design hydraulic systems. We design pressure systems, so I don't really have a lot of contact with people like that. So, and far as mask wearing, I mean, we've been wearing freaking N95 since 2016 because we wear them for what we do for a living. So wearing a mask at work is something that I always do anyway. I mean, when it broke, man, I had like 50 of them fucking N95s in my garage already. Everybody was scrambling, running around looking for masks. I couldn't find them. Man, I had like 50 of them shits already because we use them. So, I mean, it hasn't much changed. I probably wear the mask a little more than we normally would, but not that much more because, like I said, we wear them anyway. So it hasn't much changed, man.
But that's the thing, X. Why is it different in states like, tell you all the places I done been and they're not wearing no mask out in these country towns out, in bigger cities up in, the Northwest, excuse me, like in, Idaho, Wyoming, and all these places. Nobody's wearing anything.
Yeah.
Why are people, it's political. That's all it is.
I stopped in Pennsylvania. Well, I stopped in Pennsylvania and Virginia on my way back. And they weren't wearing them in Pennsylvania. And I don't think they were wearing them in Virginia either when I stopped. But I stopped at like a gas station, to get gas and shit like that. And I didn't see, I didn't see people. I didn't see people with masks on. And they weren't wearing them in Pennsylvania. They weren't wearing them in Virginia either. Because I went into I don't know if y'all know about those gas stations that be along the highway, like Love's and Skeets and all those. Yeah. They didn't have on masks. They didn't have on masks.
I'm telling you, X, since the beginning, you truckers have not worn them. Never. And all the supplies, all the stores are staying stocked. Nothing changed except this whole political landscape. That's all it is. A way of control. They don't want your face to be seen.
They don't want your face to be seen. Well, I don't know. All right. I don't know. I try to stay away from the conspiracy theory shit.
But which side is the conspiracy theory?
I don't know. That's just it. I don't know. I don't know what the hell the government's doing till they doing it. I have people say, oh, well, the government's doing X, Y, and Z. And I ask myself, how the fuck do you know? Who told you? Like, if it's such a secret, how the hell did you find out about it? So that's the thing with the whole government conspiracy shit. Because if it's that big of a secret, none of us will know unless we work. If we some whistleblower or some shit, there ain't gonna be some motherfucker on YouTube who's got the inside track to what the government's doing. I just don't buy that shit, man. I don't buy that shit. Oh man, this is what they're doing in
It's
secret.
all speculation.
Yeah, yeah, you're
That's the way I
speculating.
see it.
If you're saying that the government is doing X, Y, Z in secret, well, how the fuck did you find out about it? How do you know? Do you work for the CIA? I'm there. You start telling me about secrets. It's like it can't be that big of a secret if your ass know and you on YouTube talking about it. I mean, that ain't much of a secret to me. But shout out to brother D-Rock Den for the 299 super sticker. I appreciate that, brother D-Rock. And when you drop coins on this platform, you get this. I appreciate you dropping your hard-earned coins on this platform.
Hey,
Thank
man,
you,
I
my brother.
I gotta get up out of here, man. But the last thing,
man, I appreciate it, brother Trey. I do.
Yeah, no doubt. It was fun. J Speed, it was probably J Speed thought I was probably gonna, have a little WND tonight, but no, I'm done with that. But as far as all this goes, man, it's just I look at it like this, man. Brothers got to freaking open their eyes, man. Like we were handpicked for destruction of a nuclear family, handpicked for feminism, handpicked for crack, handpicked, to be the token voters of the Democratic Party, handpicked for the crate challenge. And it drives me nuts, man, that I just see brothers, man, walking head on into this hoax.
Yeah. That crate challenge shit is just stupid to me. That shit is just stupid.
It's all control. Like, when you get some feds, when you get some free time, look up MK Ultra, Operation Mockingbird. Shit is real. Look up, what really happened, 9/11, JFK. Stuff that's all out in the open now. But if you're only getting something from one side versus looking for yourself, then the hoax will be real. And I like to the day I walk off this planet, the hoax ain't real. So there isn't going to be any mask on my face, anything in my body. I'm not injecting anything with those ingredients, especially when the odds are in the favor. Like every other shot I took, like the thing that went in my body could kill me in its rare form. This can't. 99.992. Nah, that ain't killing nobody. If you do, guess what? 80% of them were obese, diabetes, hypertension, all these. None of that affects me, man.
Well, I can say that because, like I said, like 7 people in my family had it, and they all recovered. I mean, none of them died. So, but none of them were old either. But none of them died. 2 of them got really, really sick though, but none of them died. So.
Yeah, but in the end, man, it's up. Everybody got their own choice, man. It's just like we over here, we doing our thing. We don't believe in that. We don't rock with it. Life is good. It doesn't affect us. So, hey, free choice, man. That's what this country's all about. And I'll keep riding. If a store does not want me in there without a mask, I turn around and walk out. That's it.
Yeah,
freedom. They don't want my money.
Yeah. But see, I got to go in my cigar shop, man. I can't not go in that motherfucker. I'm going in. I'm going in. They want me to put a mask on. I'm putting the mask on to go in my damn cigar shop.
Hey,
goddamn it.
funny shit. No flake ass Washington, Seattle. No mask on to go up in the dispensary. You need no mask on in the dispensary. Houston, woke ass Houston. You need no mask on in the strip club when them girls rubbing their ass all in your face. I'm just saying, make it make sense. I'm out, fellas. One.
Peace. I got to go into my goddamn cigar shop. God damn it. God damn it. I ain't not going in there.
Hey, Brother X, I want to apologize for going a little too left on the
No,
cursing and stuff. I apologize. I try to stay out of the debates. I just had that question, you know what I'm saying?
Brother,
and I don't know, it just kind of popped up in my head and I wanted to ask you.
Do not have to apologize for standing on your square up in here. All right. You part of the goddamn T.P.O.T. goddamn family. God damn it. That's what I told him. Don't be fucking disrespecting my timekeep, you motherfucker. So hey, you ain't gotta apologize for shit. Straight jacket. You ain't gotta apologize for shit. I ain't even pay that shit no mind, man. You do what you do. You already know what it is.
For sure, man. Wait, y'all have you have a good night then, man. It was a good debate. Good to hear.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry I caught you so late, man. You know what I'm saying?
No problem.
I didn't even know I was going to get back in time because I was in New York. I've been in New York since Saturday, brother KIT. I just got back tonight. I pulled up like an hour before this debate started. I just pulled up in my driveway like an hour, and I drove through like 4 goddamn storm pockets.
Oh man, is it flooding up there where you at? Or
where I'm at, no. Where I'm at, no. But coming from New York today, I hit that shit dead on. I guess it was the remnants of the tropical storm that used to be the hurricane.
Yeah.
And I ran head on into it, man, in Pennsylvania, coming heading east on west on Route 78 and rode in it for like 45 minutes. and then finally drove out of it. Because you know, when you driving on the highway, you drive in and out of storms.
Yeah.
All right. And I drove out of it. I saw it in the rearview mirror. I was like, damn, it's gonna be good. And then I got to like Maryland. All right. We got to like Maryland, rode into another one, man. Rode out of it, then rode into another one in Virginia. So I mean, and I'm talking, you couldn't see 5 feet in front of you. I mean, traffic slowed down to like a crawl, man. Traffic was doing like 20 miles an hour on the interstate with a speed limit at 70 miles an hour. So even trucks and everything. I mean, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. I usually get from New York to here, man. I can do that in like 7.5 hours because of the route I take. And it took me 9.5 today. I usually do it in like 7 and some change, 8 the most. Took me like 9.5, almost 10 hours today because of the fucking storming and shit. But I still came here and put this show on for the Negroes. So there is that. But I appreciate you, brother. As always, you already know what it is, man. No apology necessary, my brother.
For sure. Y'all have a good night, and salute to everybody that came through, you know, and supporting T.P.O.T.
That's right.
He's doing something, in my opinion, that's, you know, at least opening up the conversation and helping people, bringing different perspectives together. You know what I'm saying? It's good to, you know, hear that, at least hear other people's perspective, and, you know, making informed decisions on what you trying to do in your life. You know what I'm saying? To help you. So I appreciate what you do, T.P.O.T, for sure.
Absolutely, have a good one, man. Peace. Yeah, for those of you don't know, a little reminder, get on down there and check out my boy K.I.T. at keepitechie.com and Keep It Techie on YouTube. And for you Negroes who don't know, brother K.I.T. is the official timekeeper of the T.P.O.T. debates, Negroes. Yeah, pretty good stuff tonight, man. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing, y'all. Because I'm right back at it, man. I gotta get right back to work. In the morning, I'm probably gonna do my my paperwork, but I do got some shit I got to do in the afternoon. I'm probably gonna sleep a little late, man. I'm a little jet lagged from the drive, but I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow night, man. I don't know. I don't know. We might do some impromptu shit, man. You know, who knows? We might do some impromptu shit. I don't know, y'all. I do not know what we're gonna do tomorrow night. What do y'all think we should do? Give me some suggestions, man, before I end. Let's do some People's Choice, man. That should be a new series, man. The People's Choice, right? The People's Choice series. Y'all tell me what y'all want to do and we do it. How about that? Y'all tell me what y'all want to do and we do it. Whatever y'all want to do tomorrow, we'll do it. Whatever y'all want to do tomorrow, we do it. How that sound? How does that sound? Come on. Tell me. Tell me, Negroes. I'll do it. I will do it. Tell me what you want to do. Tell me what you want to do. Yeah. Well, I'll tell y'all, do this then. If y'all don't want to say nothing right now, or y'all want to be anonymous, go ahead, hit me up on the email. Y'all know what it is, properthought@yahoo.com. It's properthought, one word, no caps, at yahoo.com. Send me some suggestions, and I guess I'll do 3. We can do more than one topic. We can do 3 topics. We can be like they do down there at For the Record TV. They do like 2, 3, 4 topics sometimes. We can do 2, 3, 4 topics tomorrow. We'll call it People's Choice. You know, straight from the chat box. People's Choice. what y'all think about that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to start doing, man. I'm going to start doing some shows. I'll start a new series. It'll be called the People's Choice Series. And what I'll do, I will take the suggestions that y'all send me and we'll do a show about it. But there's only one caveat, though. God damn it. If you're going to make suggestions, you better be prepared to bring your black ass up on this thing right here. If you're going to make suggestions, you better be willing to come your ass up and talk about it. Don't just write me to have me talk about it. You better come talk about it, too. Yeah, we could do that, Brother Coffee. We could do that. We could definitely do that, Brother Coffee. But being that you suggested it, that means you got to come on up on here and talk about it too. We can do that. We can do that tomorrow. We sure can. We surely can, my brother. We can do that. Yeah, so maybe we'll do that, man. We'll see. This is what I wish could happen, Brother Coffee. This is what I wish could happen. If brothers have problems like, in the chat room or have a problem with somebody that's, on the screen, come on up and settle it with the person. I mean, come on, man. Settle it with the person. See, the thing that I don't like more than anything else is the disrespect. I don't like that shit. I mean, if y'all fighting and arguing in the chat room, that's one thing. But one thing I don't like people to disrespect the people that's on the screen. That's a big deal with me. You know what I'm saying? Because when you on the screen, you like in my house. All right. So I don't like people getting disrespected and shit. And I definitely don't like motherfuckers sitting in the chat room trying to disrespect me. Motherfucker, you want to disrespect me, you got to go do it on your channel. I'm not going to let you do it on mine. All right? I'm not going to let you do it on mine. Fine. You want to disrespect me? That's fine. Motherfucker, you better do it on your channel because you're not going to get away with it here. I don't give a fuck who you are or how long you've been watching, how much you done donated, whether you got a wrench or not. I don't care about none of that shit. I do not care about none of that shit. Like I said, motherfucker, you want to disrespect me? You better go and do it on your channel. Why? Because you won't be doing it on mine. And see, Negroes got this problem where, they think they can just say any fucking thing to you, man. All right? They could come on your channel and say anything to you because, see, that's what they are used to. But see, that shit don't fly over here. All right? You try to disrespect me in my chat room, motherfucker, I'm going to take you to task. I'm telling you. I'm going to take you to task. And like I said, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you got 5 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers. I don't give a fuck if you big, little, or somewhere in between. I don't give a shit what your name is. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I don't care if you got a wrench. You don't got a wrench. If I've heard of you before or you some anonymous motherfucker that I've seen for the first time, motherfucker, you try to disrespect me in my chat room, I'm going to take you to fucking task. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to redeem yourself, though. I'll give you the opportunity to redeem yourself. But you only get one. That's it. That's it. Because I don't tolerate that disrespect. That's why I got that motherfucking bot in there. And that bot is unforgiving. But whatever get past that motherfucker, I will find it. Like the motherfucker at the beginning of the show today. I go back to him. He came straight out and tried to attack my character. See that shit? That ain't gonna fly. Now, if I do something wrong, I'll admit it. Okay? Because I have, what's his name? Brother Blexit in here. And he's corrected me on a few things. And guess what? I don't have a problem with him. I talk shit. But I don't have a problem with him doing that. Because I don't mind people who disagree with me. I don't mind dissension. I do not. I do not mind it. And those of you who have been following me for a while know I don't mind dissension. But I am not sitting around and let you fucking disrespect me, motherfucker. That's what I told that motherfucker. It's like, man, you trying to attack my character. And then he tried to make it seem like it was about the numbers. Notice how Negroes try to deflect. Oh, man, you just, I'll miss you 25 people. No, it ain't about the numbers, Negro. It's about what you said. Don't try to make it seem like it's something else. Now, before Brother KIT came up here, I told him, I said, look, I said, if Brother KIT come up here and he say that we spoke, I'm going to block you. Now, see, that was his opportunity to say, well, I'm not sure if you was talking to the guy or not. See, that's what a motherfucker would have did that was thinking, hey, let me try to rectify this before it goes too far. But see, Negroes won't do that. Negroes want to double down on their bullshit. All right? And I'll let you do it. You can double down on your bullshit all you want. But once I prove your black ass wrong, you gone. You're gone. You got to make another account, hit the fucking dislike, and come back. All right? Because I don't care. I said this a long time ago. I am willing to sacrifice my numbers so I can have order in my court. Y'all remember me saying that a long time ago? Y'all remember when I first started these debates, it would be 200 and 300 and 400 people in my chat. But guess what? It was a bunch of disrespectful motherfuckers in there too. So I slowly and methodically start surgically removing them motherfuckers. One by one by one by one. And now they're gone. Never to return. Because they know if they come up in here writing, they know the outcome. And they may not like it, but I don't give a shit. You're going to be over here disrespecting me, you motherfuckers. Go somewhere else and do that shit. Because like I said, this is my fucking house. All right? Just like you wouldn't walk in my front door disrespecting me, you ain't walking in my motherfucking chat room disrespecting me neither. That's all. That is all. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. And that's a good idea, Brother Coffee. Hopefully you come through tomorrow and we do this here thing tomorrow. You know? But yeah. Because y'all see this shit here? This is real, man. All right? I mean this shit. Disrespect will not be tolerated, man. It won't be tolerated. It just won't. It just won't. Because every now and then, man, I have to remind motherfuckers that you come up in here with that bullshit disrespect, you end up with this. Or
it is ended.
It is ended. It is ended, Negroes. Motherfuckers always in here acting stupid. Grow up, niggas. I'm out of here. But anyway, man, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. I ain't got no program notes for y'all tonight. Y'all gonna have to get y'all programming notes for Brother Coffee because he came up with the show idea for them all. Y'all gotta go to Brother Coffee for the programming notes. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do something like that. Suggested by Brother Coffee. So y'all be here tomorrow, man, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, right here on the TPOT YouTube page. You Negroes know. All right. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. As always, the good people who hang out up in here and the good people who hang out up in there. Oh, man, I'm tired, man. It's been a long day, y'all. It's been a long, long day. But, yeah, man, we're going to crank one out tomorrow, too, man. See what happened, man. Special shout out, man, to my debaters, man, Brother Trey and the OG J Speed. Get down there and check them out. And also to the official timekeeper of the TPOT debates, Brother KIT, Keep It Techie. Go down there and check out Brother Keep It Techie as well, Negroes. All right. All right. So, with that, I will leave you good folks with 3 words, you know, like I always do.
Open your mind.
Where's the
Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power.
And so a community is where you control your police, you control your commerce, you control your education, you control your house. We don't control none of that. We live in a hood. Huh? Well, what about the Negroes that get out? Oh, well, see, my cousin, they say he's a multi-millionaire, almost at $1 billion.
The Popular Thought
3 PhDs, working on 2 more. Driving down the street in Chicago in his Rolls Royce, enjoying himself, and he hears these sirens and looks through the mirror and sees this cop car flashing lights. He squeezed the steering wheel, man. Heart beats fast. Because he knows the price of a Negro, what it could be. And then when that cop car passed him by, he said, thank God he wasn't after you in the first place, Paul. That Negro thing you can't get away from. It's universal. They wasn't coming after you. With all your millions, with your Rolls Royce, with your PhD, didn't help. That's the hood. Huh? Why do you think you never pick up the paper until you read over and over and see white families? You think it's thousands of black cops in America. Why don't you see white families crying as black cops shot my loved one 42 times in the back of the head? Why do you think black cops are that? Think they're more spiritual? Think they're better? No! They got enough sense to know that white folks ain't gonna tolerate it. And I will stop in our neighborhood when we decide we will not tolerate it. Now, if we was organized, which is hard to organize people who are just gonna run crazy and you don't know you're crazy. But if we were, with the money we have, and the many people who would come to our aid that don't know what it's like to be a Negro, and we said, look, we saying, if we don't get a federal law to deal with police brutality, that anytime a cop or anybody carry a gun, have to have a license just like you used to drive a car. And if you use it wrong, then you lose your license. And if it's upheld, you can never work again as a cop or a store guard or a private detective. How do you get Congress to protect you? Well, you take your economic power and you call on your friends, black, white, young and old, and say, this coming Christmas, if we don't have a federal law to outlaw police brutality by law, if we call them for a nationwide boycott of Christmas and it start on Thanksgiving. Well, let me tell you what that means. 79% of all retail in America happens between Thanksgiving and Christmas. People stay in business all year, lose money just for Christmas, huh? Well, what happens now? Sack Fifth Avenue, Toys R Us, Sears and Roebuck, Westinghouse. They will get the bill, and all they got to do is make one phone call and say, Harry, that's the senator, I want that bill pushed through in 3 days. Okay, it's an economic thing. It's that simple. But we have the power, but the system has wiped us out so bad.
Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power.
Copy. San Lincoln 6. Go ahead. Clear suspect down, 10-4. That's 10-4. The officer is code 4. We have one suspect that's been shot.
Open your mind.
Only from T.P.O.T. Media. Open your mind.